At stage, go live. Okay, I gotta do this different. There we go. Look at that. All right, that's in a weird spot. Need to fix that. Hey, what the fuck is up? Another Saturday night, another episode of No Haters. We've got the one, the only, because I haven't found anybody like him yet. We got J Bentley on tonight. So hold on to your hands, hold on to your tits, hold on to whatever the fuck you want to hold on to. I don't care. But hold on to something, strap in, strap on. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Guaranteed, but you're gonna love it. We always do. So, with no further ado, I am going to start the music portion of the program, pre-show. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Entertaining myself anyway. So, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. We will see you in a few minutes. Yeah.
I'm a beast on the mic and a beast in real life. Only things I struggle with are these demons at night. Whether stepping up or moving back, you're losing your life. With a knife and slice and dice, now you're paying the price. Sick shit's my business, I'm vicious and twisted. Linguistics and bitches, I'm stacking up riches. Don't ask for forgiveness, cause snitches get stitches. Wind up in ditches and sleeping with bitches. Under these bridges, your body decays. Praying to me that your family's okay. I slay as I play, I think it's a game. Never say my name in vain, motherfucking never gain.
Homie, please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat. Homie, please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat.
I'm a beast from the east, real G up in these streets. Cool tempers, just keep the heat. Stop now, go to sleep. Call me Calico on these features. Creepers, rob you for your sneakers. He ain't want none either. Wash him up like ether. Bullets rain through speakers. Pages lay waste to pistols that get the trip. Hey, let him think that I rap with him. Pro in the minor league. Set him up, then watch the bars as I drop them. Mainstream to the projects. Check. Hands clean, make a profit. Check. Why retire now when the AR fits in my pocket? But coin my nigga, I told you I got him.
Homie, please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat. Homie, please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat.
I'm a beast, bro. You know I was wild from the intro. Schizo, exercise the demon in my pencil. Pencil the frame of anyone who's done me wrong, dog. I promise I will turn your silhouette into a stencil. Past my potential, gift to the gods. Plus I'll beat a nigga down and feed his bitch to my dogs. I've been wrong, emptied out a clip on the lawn. They want smoke till they choke cause they got hit like a bomb. Let's get it on. Rumbling was never a thing. I never said I was the Don, but bitch, I know I'm the king. You can die from the sting, or get these bars. You want a bruise on your ego, or catch these scars,
Homie,
nigga.
please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat. Homie, please, you know what it means. Boy, I've been a beast in the streets. Riding with a piece, put it on the seat, let it squeeze. You know what it be, ducking from the heat. In the streets, riding with a piece, put it on the seat.
J Bentley.
Back on the that's a fact. Staying focused on what I have to do is something I will never lack. Every time I fucking do it, I don't even have to prove it. I just go all out and fucking lose to act like they got it, nah. But haven't even seen 20 grand in an envelope to act like they're hard, nah. But they sweet like cantaloupe. If you're trying to see me, you're gonna need a telescope. In order to win, you have to fail and be a loser. They talk shit, but I live rent-free in their head, like Freddy Krueger. I could be a dreamer, I could be sleep paralysis. I've been getting paper according to my analysis. All I see is green. Leprechaun, this ain't my final form. Decepticon, depending on myself, whatever I go through. That's why I can relate to Goku. I don't ever talk, I just show you. Care less about haters, knock them down dominoes. Think about my goals, tell myself vominos. I've been summoned like Final Fantasy. Murder on the track by Downey. Train going 1,000 miles per hour.
I do what they can, they want me to lose but I can't. They want me to lose but I can't. I gotta win over and over again. You've been introduced to the champ. I do what they can, they want me to lose but I can't. They want me to lose but I can't. I gotta win over and over again. You've been introduced to the champ. Yo, I've been the best, stomping these losers to death. You get abused like the rest, I lay you to rest. After you jump through the mud, I stand with my foot on your chest. I never left, but I'm back again. Don't know my name, better ask again. Boy, I've been itching for killing for most of my life, and I'm feeling that scratch again. Put me back on the map and I'm out for the gold. Don't have to practice, I know that it shows. I never lose, I'm at home on the road. I have the stature I have to uphold, and I'm gonna do it. Taking you right off the line, and you know that I'm scoring again. If you run in the block, I'm shaking you right on the spot. All I know is to go for the win. I'm winning again. Top of the board is for sure that I'll always be known in my place. But you to an end, I got the medal. If not on my neck, I keep one on my waist. Get out of my space, I had it locked from the start. I never break or depart, just give it up. Niggas can see that I'm clutching, the end will be miles apart. I do what they can, they want me to lose but I can't. They want me to lose but I can't. I gotta win over and over again. You've been introduced to the champ. I do what they can, they want me to lose but I can't. They want me to lose but I can't. I gotta win over and over again. You've been introduced to the champ.
You don't wanna see what we can do. You just wanna be us. Step this way and meet our crew. Bio gang, let's go do some violent things. Step on up, you this crew, you running when the venom's spraying. Killing lanes, swinging chains, linking up with all the mains. Talk about local flames, bitch, you can't forget our names. Grinding up day to day, bio gang, you know the way. Fuck all those licks you claim, hurt you more than labor pains. I don't care, I'll talk my shit, making all you big mad. My crew laying haters down like it be the newest fad.
Get the padlocks and the zip ties, coming in hot like fish fry. You don't wanna be like this guy, keep it real, no disguise. Really on the block, we flip pies. Get it for the low when the price high. We going up like a sky rise. Gotta read between the fine lines. Aging nice like fine wine. Linking up with that bio gang. Versus how we spitting flames. Kinda like when that 9 go bang. Crashing down like a tidal wave. Gotta make my rivals stray. Make them all just fall away. I'm dropping music till my final day.
This is bio gang, you know the way. Mushy, sweet, and whiskey, yay. Blinky be the name. Running up on lanes, spraying things, spitting bars for days, leaving all y'all haters slain. It's just the way we play. Better behave or in the grave you lay. It's bio gang, we deep when we creep in the street. Even though we get some leaks, can't be defeat. We greet you with heat from our artillery. Bitch, please, look at a bio freak, motherfucking OG.
So radioactive, you'll turn to violent. You looking like Sloth from the Goonies. You got no style, man. My rip slashing and gassing got me on trial when Bio Gang came smashing right through the aisle. Then bullets went flying. That carrot bitch started crying and trying to get away. I shut her up with some tape. Grabbed the gap from my niggas. Now bullets making their way to the face of ops who was trying to have me taken away.
Yo.
You don't wanna step to the bio gang, we'll burn your ass like a protest ion ray. Deck you, lay your ass out like an isoplane. Yeah, you try for fame, you'll die in vain. You know the name, we run the game. You want the beef, we'll make you the main. Then you reek a fish with a side of shame. And then serve your ass up, call it bitch you flake. You bitches moving goofy, knock your teeth out, leave you too. Take a picture, make a movie, try to copy how we do. Some of these bitches like they max 1 million copies, ain't it, dude? When I say this, I mean truly, you don't wanna see our crew.
Kangaroo blocks your face and incinerate the remains. Hit my jeweler, order a chain, then have the remains turn to diamonds. Feel the pain, bio game. The Reaper's little brother have your number, then lines of cocaine. Slice you open like a pepper, rub your eyes and feel the stain. Stampeding through elephants, you better grow you a mane. Picasso with the flow, nigga, paint the wall with his brains. Chainsaw your limbs off until you scream, dancing through plasma rain.
Ghosting boo, new to the crew, fuck around, turn black and blue. We smoking blunts and drinking brew with a group that'll split 2 and 2. Stepping up to us, that's no can do. You might fold like you a canoe. Your pussy be thinking you mimes, imitating us all the time. You taking the game and freeing your mind. The same thing, do it all the time. It's all the same, just a different vibe. Just comes out to us, have more pride. At the venue, if we pay the price, need the dough before we step inside. The hardest locals, you know it's true, but that's how it goes with the bio crew.
Out here grinding for a fame, bio gang don't play no games. Turning cards like Vanna White, reaching for the price that's right. Fuck with us and end your life, make your bitch a new housewife. Collect your dues when we pass go, turn your life into a game show. Oh no, oh yes, wanna put us to the test. Trust you're messing with the best, we'll put you down like the rest. We'll chew you up, spit you out, then you'll know what we're about. So stand back, enjoy the beautiful bio gang.
Yo, it's bio gang. Fuck around, get jumped, kid. The question is a motherfucker getting stomped out or jumped in? Destruction, that 40 bumping, acid rain, you getting me? Change the wave of the way you think of radioactivity. You niggeros can't sit with me. Shotgun where the can be. These sticks and stones can break your bones or turn you to an amputee. Certified, they stamping me. And everything I cook's a prime cut. We not afraid to catch the phase. So who wanna come and get lined up?
You don't wanna see us. You don't wanna see what we can do. You just wanna be us. Step this way and meet our crew. This is Bio Gang.
What you all about to witness is the reason that the hoods isn't wicked. Friends say I'm the heir to the throne in my zone, cause whenever I'm home, niggas know that I'm back for the business. Pushing my limits. Just because I see the peak doesn't mean I can't fall quick. Never felt like I'm ever gonna drop, but I really wanna know if I'll see where the top is. Am I ever gonna top this? I don't know, but I'm not gonna stop now. Too many niggas got shot foul. You can't recognize the block now, but you know how the Glock sounds in a hot round. Can mean that you're never gonna get to see your kids, cause you either getting chopped down or gotta look at that judge and take your bid. That's as cold as it gets. Frozen the chest, ice box where my heart used to be. I put my all in everything I touch. No one never puts they all in me. Skeletons still follow me. Past lives, past wives. I've seen the devil up in those black eyes. Like, bitch, have you never been baptized? I bat blind, but the message is excel with the rest of your senses. Level up when you up to the plate, so a person can't say that you ain't try to swing for the fences. What nobody gets is my dad was a product of the streets and the Jim Crows. We left the checks, thought it was best. Probably should have never even left home. Now I'm living in a dead zone. Every day it's like I only wanna get gone. We the only ones that don't call the West home. And skin tones can set tones, so here goes. Not saying it's a bad town, but I'm rarely ever seeing other blacks now. Parents really trying to save me. Crazy white boys always looking ready for the scrap now. So it's that now, they background. Hear them call a nigga in the background. Better not say that, clown. Since a kid I was told that I'm not allowed to back down. Get cracked now, steady banging anybody that be saying that they actually want this. This light skin probably making other niggas think that my hands ain't as dark as my aunt is. This bald fist, it flies high. I stand up when mine dies. So man up or fly by. These hands up, I fight fine. Ignite mine, yo hate that. When you win, you ain't gotta find payback. But I know what lost is, so you know I had to take a few losses to say that. That's straight facts. Are you learning these? I roll it up, then burn the trees. Everybody wanna talk about change, but they add it all up and can't afford the piece. That's why a nigga always up in the nosebleeds. No need to come down to the flow seats. When you break the bar down, it is so sweet. I'm trying to be where the ceiling and the flow meet, cause it's pocket change to the death of me. All the things that I had to embed in me, from empty shows, tours and roads, just to find out it wasn't my destiny. I keep cooking, mama said I'm at a chef degree. What brought out the best in me was a hunger that'll make a nigga feel like he blessed to eat. But I learned all the top ramen recipes, and even though it fell flat, it was meant to be. So much time in the stage, I can see the pieces. Our name died, flatline, I'ma resurrect mine like Easter Jesus. Peep this, all the rounds of sleep that I sacrificed to rap kept me off the streets. Is that deep? Here's the twist, cause the irony is I'd be beating niggas up if it weren't for beats. Enemies still chilling on the surface streets. No one here ever learned another word retreat. Let's get it, you ain't never gotta search for me, and I never been hurt or sleep. I ain't looking for my first defeat, so I learned to creep, and I never got caught, nigga, word to me. But my first offense, more or less, my second hand try to burn me in the third degree. Shit, I never even stressed, I approached the bench. Your honor, do you have any more for me? I was facing life, dropped my strikes, cause the feds never got a single word from G's. That's the last time they heard from me. I'm concerned to see anybody that would go so gently. I be fighting back, it's just the facts. I can only ever be J Bentley.
Hat cat. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Where we're going? We're going right here. Stop.
Hey yo, what's going on, my fellow freaks and freak shows? It's your boy Chuckles here, representing LSP and Masking, and you're motherfucking watching No Haters.
No haters, back like we never left, breaking down the doors in your mind like a psychopath. Run the halls screaming, hatchet wheeling, screaming decaf. Got you running circles, bet your ass to say no decaf.
Oh shit, look at that. Look at me. I'm here. Hi. More fucking no haters. How about that? Before I even get my co-host in here, I gotta do this really quick. The body count keeps fucking rising. It's getting ridiculous. I'm getting numb to it some days, and other days I'm just like, Urgh! Found out another friend of ours, another member of the underground, Mr. Nobody, out of New England. He died very unexpectedly sometime the beginning of this week, I think. So, yep, body count's rising. So, shot for the fallen before I even get anybody else in here. And it probably won't be the last one of the night. Okay. My co-host.
What up?
What the fuck is up, man?
Nah, shit.
How you doing?
I'm trying to remember what show was it at the Gathering? Whenever I met him for the first time, or where was that at?
Probably he goes to the Gathering. Went to the Gathering pretty much every year.
Because he had that like, you know, that fucking Demolition Black Mask or whatever, like, you know, Legion of Doom type shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to remember. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, man. It's fucking insane. The death toll is just rising, you know. And I'm not responsible for it. What the fuck?
It's crazy, super crazy.
All right. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get the man in here. So I give you the one, the only J Bentley.
Yo.
The fuck is going on, man?
What's up, y'all? Man, I'm on time. What's up with that?
I know. What the fuck?
Bro, I was here early. Shit.
Yeah. Just chilling. That's about it. Just got done smoking.
Yeah, I'm smoking as we speak. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure if I could smoke weed on YouTube. Do they let that happen?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. It's pretty much legal everywhere at this point.
Right. Facts.
They can't really do much to it. Whatever, and if they try, fuck them. They've been doing stupid shit, man. Fucking SKS, they did some stupid shit to him yesterday. He didn't even have an actual YouTube channel. He just had all his shit on a topic channel.
Right.
And they fucking axed it. Like, with prejudice. No, hey, we're doing this. Hey, there's this problem and this problem, this problem.
No, they just take you down. That's crazy.
Bastards.
Yeah.
His topic channel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane, man. That's fucking nuts. And especially when I think, I mean, we do some stupid shit and say some stupid shit on here. You'd never know what the fuck's gonna go down on No Haters.
Right. But I mean, at the same time, like certain things, you know what I mean, that could be said or not said, and things that we don't even fucking care about. You know what I'm saying? They'll get you stuck, especially if they have like the AI services run over your videos. Because then you don't even
Fuck
get
AI.
a chance to even know what's happening, bro. They pick that shit up and you're gone. Yeah, it's trash, bro. It's trash. Everything's run by AI, dog.
I know, and I'm fucking hating it more and more every day. I got one of the games I play on my phone. I'm the alliance leader, and every once in a while I'll get in there and put something, and it's not even got anything to do with anything. There's nothing bad about what I'm putting, but I'll try and like post something in the group chat, and it'll tell me it's against guidelines. I'm like,
right.
All I said was, hey, what's going on? We need to concentrate on this right now because nobody's working on it. And it flagged me. I went,
yeah. But if you say it a different way, it might not flag you because again, it's that AI.
I don't even know what combination of words I used that were bad.
Right, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because fucking AI doesn't tell you anything. They just go, nah, nope.
Right.
No.
Right. That's why everybody's social media algorithms and all that shit get fucked up because we don't fully understand what the AI is. Bro, listen to this shit, dog. My girl is on a work call with her job, and my girl she manages caseworkers that do like disability from home, like workers' comp and shit like that, right? So they tell her that her AI she's listening to like a video for her work and it's talking about AI. And it says AI will answer the question differently depending on who asks the question. So your AI learns you different than me, right? So when people are sitting here and Googling shit and saying, oh, my chat GPT said this, bro, my chat GPT might say a totally different answer if I Google it because it's learning me. So it learns you as a person. So like, it's like you still got to use your brain because people are just putting this shit in. And if you're wrong all the time, your shit gonna be wrong all the time too. So some people out here being idiots with their chat GPT being idiots too, bro. Like you gotta take care of that shit.
Yeah, right.
I don't even fuck with that thing. I've had people try and get me on it, and I'm like,
nah.
Nope. I've seen Terminator. Fuck all that. I'm good. I'm not gonna get into the rant like I usually do about that shit, but no, fuck AI for real. It's one of those things that it's really, really good where it's really, really good, and if you use it properly. The only thing I use it for, unless Google uses it, that first little thing to say, hey, this is what you're looking for.
Right.
The only way I use AI is in Photoshop, and that's only to remove shit. You know, like if I lift somebody's shit off of fucking Instagram or whatever for a promo, and it's multiple pictures, it's got this little circle over here with an arrow, and it's got this little thing down here in the face, and I just remove shit.
I have an AI manager on my studio program. So like when I go to master a track, it'll suggest a mastering to me. So sometimes I'll take it and I'll tweak it. You know what I mean? Because it's normally got certain things that are different about it. You know what I mean? Because how you record is different than how everybody else does. So, but it'll normally bring you in a decent mix and master just off of AI. Like it's pretty fucking ridiculous, dude. So now people can sit in there at home. Like it's so easy to not have talent anymore. You can literally chat GPT a song. You could literally chat GPT a song, not know how to write a song. You could just say, write me a song. It'll write you a song. It'll make you a beat.
About this and this, and I want this line in it. And I want it to sound like this genre.
And then all you do is record it, and you tell your studio AI to mix and master. You don't have to know how to do anything anymore, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right.
I've got I make my own beats and shit. I've got a Mac and Logic Pro, And I got a buddy of mine in Arizona. He's got same fucking thing. He's got a Mac too, and he's got Logic and
Me too.
a couple other things. And he
I've got a nice studio.
does my engineering. So
Blinky actually just moved to Arizona, so he's actually staying with me right now. But we're about to build a whole studio in my garage. So we're gonna build a lab and a fucking a booth, and then we're gonna build a little media center too, because I want to be able to film videos, green screen, and little shit like that, do podcast. So yeah, I'm about to have all that shit, but I don't like having people over to fucking record. So I fuck with a couple people, and that's it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the quality of my shit will be fire.
I understand. Yeah, I don't like they see. I've had so many people. We don't have it here anyway. Really, there's no point in it. But I've had so many people tell me I should do Uber because I like driving, and like I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Number one, my car is not okay for that. I don't clean her anywhere near as well as I should. And number two, I don't want anybody in my fucking car.
Right.
Strangers, you know. I mean, y'all be fine, friends, fam, whatever. But I don't give a fuck. I'll pick y'all up in a heartbeat. No questions asked.
Right.
But I don't want some stranger in my fucking car, even if they are paying me to go from A to B. Fuck all that.
Right. I mean, that's the balance of it, right? The money.
Pretty much. And we don't have Uber like that in Trinidad anyway, so it really doesn't fucking matter.
Right. I was just out there. I was just in Denver.
Well, why the fuck didn't you stop by?
I was on tour, man. I performed at Coco Bongos in Denver.
Okay.
And then the next day, the next morning, we drove out to Albuquerque.
So you came straight through here, or rather over here, because
we drove through. It was
goes over the top of Trinidad.
Yeah, we drove through because I was with Coat Records, and I was like, oh shit, Chaotic Neutral lives right here in this area at least.
Yeah, we're in this town. You know, you come through here like that again. Tell motherfuckers to stop.
Yeah, it was dope, man. We had a good time out there, bro. We had a good time out there.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, I can't wait till I'm in a place where I can start seeing more shows. I want to do more shows. I haven't fucking been on stage in years.
Yeah, it was good to do a little tour and just rock like that. I mean, this year I've done a bunch of shows, so like it's been good, man. I love being on stage. It's like what I do this for, but I haven't been able to really record a lot because I've been so busy like performing. So like I really want to make a new project. Dement is going to drop a new project soon.
Nice.
It's pretty much all recorded. We're waiting on a few features to come back, and then me and Blinky got to write a couple of verses or whatever, but it's pretty much done. And then I'm talking about doing a project with another Villains Only project with my boy Jay. So, but I want to do something too. I want to do something solo. I'm just, and I don't know what I'm so like my Lost album. Like I did the album Lost, and it was mostly about like recovery. It's all about like recovery and all that stuff. So like I want to do another album like that, but I want to do something different. You know what I mean? In between. So I just don't know where I want to go. You know what I mean? I just don't know where I want to go. I might just do a whole bunch of random shit. You know what I mean? Some hip hop, some horrorcore, some fucking boom bap, some whatever, just like a little bit of everything and just toss it in there.
There you go. Yeah, the shit that I've got done is kind of like that. It's like it's chaotic neutral. It's all the fuck over the place. You got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the more I get, the more I actually start writing and making my own beats and shit. The more you can see and feel the thrasher background coming out.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely, a metal tinge to a lot of shit.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, I just love music, man. I really would love to have a little band, just 3 pieces, like a bass, a drummer, and a keyboardist. You know what I mean? To play live, that would be fire. Because I love live instrumentation. Live music just brings a different feeling to it. You know what I mean?
It does,
especially drums.
Yes, absolutely fucking does. I haven't told a lot of people this, but I've got musicians here, that are ready, that I've talked to a little bit, and they're like, stage recording? Fuck yeah. Okay, let me know. So I'm hoping things are gonna, fingers crossed, we're gonna get shit going the right way. And
Yeah, I've been feeling a good shift in the music scene lately where people are really trying to fuck with each other. Where for a long time people were so like about themselves that it was almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? And like I've seen a little bit of the understanding. I think too for a minute, like everybody thought that they were worth money for some reason. I don't know why. Fuck, they thought they were worth money. But you'll hit a
yeah,
dude and he'll have like 335 followers on his page, and he's like, "Oh, I need $150 for a verse." Like,
Yeah.
are you crazy, bro? I wouldn't not like. I don't know what happened. So I think a lot of that has calmed down too. I've noticed because that was crazy for a while. Where I was like, "Bro, you're tripping." Like, number one, I'm not paying anybody to fucking get a verse from them. Like you're tripping, bro. That's
I got a
crazy.
couple of people
If
that
I
I would
do
pay, but
if
it's
I pay
only
for
a
somebody
couple.
for if I pay for somebody for a verse, it's gonna be for one of two reasons. One, because it's somebody that I really fuck with and I want to support them, or two, because it's like somebody that I have like dreamed about making a song with. You know what I'm saying? Other
They're
than
just
that,
that big.
like
It's just
there's a bunch of the homies that I mess with that are bigger than me that will ask me for money and I'll pay them for a verse. You know what I'm saying? But like don't be not bigger than the person you're asking money for. That's crazy to
Mm.
me in my in my thought pattern. Like,
yeah.
well,
No, you're
I'm
not
gonna pay
wrong.
you to get more views than you get on your shit.
I,
That's crazy. I'm really
Mm.
I'm paying you to that's crazy. I'm not paying you for a verse.
Yeah.
yeah, no. I mean, not like I'm really all that, but I wouldn't charge anybody for that shit anyway.
Well, I
You
don't
know, I
charge. That's
mean,
the thing about it is like
Sam.
I've never charged anybody for a verse ever. That's the other thing too. So if you're gonna ask me to get on your song, like I'll gladly get on a song with anybody, bro. Like that's nothing for me to
Oh
write a
yeah.
verse is nothing. So I gladly get on a song with somebody. So like I paid my dues. I pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? And like
Fuck yeah.
I'm no slouch, bro. If you ask me to get on your song,
I've
I'm gonna murder that song. I'm not gonna slouch on it.
dude,
I'm not gonna bullshit.
I've
Yeah,
heard your
yeah.
shit
That's what's
live.
up.
I've heard your shit live in a kitchen.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you are all that in a bag of chips. You got that shit.
I've been doing this
I know
for
you're
a
coming
long
with. I know you're coming correct.
I've been doing this for a long time, bro, and I don't like, and I take it very seriously. I'm not big headed. I'm never going to sit here and act like I'm better than everybody else. I do know my standing, and I do know how I do know myself at the end of the
Mm.
day. So I'm never going to put
Yeah.
myself on the shelf that's not where it should be because we're in the business of taking control of our own destiny. So at the end of the day, like, you got to show me that you're better than me in order for me to feel that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm.
just
Right.
because that's how I mean, that's what rap is built on, bro. At
Mhm.
the core of it, like you're supposed to think that you're better than the person that you're
Yeah.
rapping with, bro. You're supposed to.
Yeah, yeah.
When
Mhm.
I'm doing a song with somebody, I want them to think they're better than me, bro. Like, cause that's like we should be trying to kill each other on this song and really putting our best feet forward because that's what it is. If you send me a song and you want me to get on it, I'm going to murder that. I'm going to write harder on that than I would on my own song because
Yeah.
I'm not going to let anybody on that song be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not happening.
Yeah.
So if you send me your song, I'm going to go ham on that shit. That's just how it's supposed to be, bro.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. And it should be like that anyway. It shouldn't. Not even. I mean, yeah. There's the competitive spirit, whatever, but not even that. It should just be that anyway.
Right.
Unfortunately,
But I
that
also
we're
feel like
gonna.
I feel like some people get into this that mode where they are getting people to pay them for verses and they get like overloaded with the shit and they start sending trash verses. Now you got a verse from your favorite rapper and it's garbage, bro. Like
Yeah.
that oh dude, that's your worst nightmare, bro. Like
Yeah.
you don't even want to release it, dog. I've seen a few things. I'm not gonna mention rappers' names, but I've seen a few things of like really good rappers sending terrible, terrible verses to people. And it's like crushing. It's like crushing to these people because it's like you're my favorite rapper or one of my favorite rappers, and
Mm.
I'm paying all this money. And you're talking about people
Yeah.
that get $1,000 a verse or something like that. and then you get a track. If I pay you $1,000 and you send me a verse that's trash, bro, I'm gonna be
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it sounded
send
like
it
you
back to you
freestyled
and
that
say, hey,
motherfucker. You know?
right. Just hopped in the booth and said
this ain't
whatever. Like,
yours, man.
Yeah.
This ain't you. This isn't what I paid for.
right. I paid for
Straight
you.
up. You know, I
And
mean,
so
and
that's the
if you
thing
want to
is
get
people like,
butthurt, absolutely send me my
yeah,
money back and we'll forget this shit ever happened.
because
And have
people
the
think it's
purse.
about their name at that point. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
don't care about
Well,
that. I want a good song. I don't care about your name.
and it's not even their name, it's my name.
Right.
Because my name's on that shit. I had
That's why
somebody.
it's hard to do songs with people if I can't be in the studio with you. I'd rather vibe
Yeah.
with you because then we're gonna really do what we do, because then you're gonna see I'm not just some dude that's just trying to get a verse from you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying to rap. That's probably why I don't even pay for features. I never would, because I feel like most of those features like that end up in nothing, bro. You end up with just a song. You might get more views than you normally get,
Just
but
because
that
of the
does nothing.
name.
It does nothing for you, dog. I've done a lot of things
Mm.
because there's a certain kind of clout that's attached to it, and then you get maybe a couple days of people adding you on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what you get, dog.
Yeah.
You get a couple, you get 1,000 followers, maybe. You do something huge, like really big, and you get maybe 1,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're good. You know what I'm saying? You like,
Yeah.
I just did a whole
If you're
tour.
bad.
I just did a whole tour. I probably got 200 more followers. You know what I'm saying? From a tour. And I was on a really good tour and we all went crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hell
just
yeah.
because it's like that shit is, you have to market yourself and learn how to make your own money, because number one, internet like movement isn't real, bro. Like, that does nothing for you
No.
in real life. Unless you
Yeah.
have 10 million followers and someone's paying you a couple $1,000s per post to do that shit, and you can really pay your bills, like, and there's not many people that are really getting paid like that, bro. If you're looking at the real spectrum of things, there's billions of people trying to be rich on fucking Instagram that aren't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That aren't. So it's like, and a lot of people have the same strategy. There's people that are super talented that aren't, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so
Oh
you
yeah.
have to have a different way to market yourself and make your own money, because this is not an easy business, bro.
No, especially now, because honestly, the fucking market's flooded.
No, there's no
Hmm.
money in music.
No, there actually never has been. I maybe
No,
way back in the day, but I did a when I was taking college courses. I don't even remember what fucking class it was. I had we had to do a research paper, so I went for the music industry, and holy shit, you know, even like mainstream top name artists, they
getting pennies
literally
on the
make
fucking dollar.
pennies
Yeah,
off each fucking song. The
right.
money comes from merch and touring.
Touring.
That's the only place they're
Your
making fucking
money,
money.
as a mainstream artist is gonna come from performances. You're getting paid couple $100,000 per performance, and you're stacked. This is why multiple things happen. One thing,
Hmm.
a motherfucker will drop albums and they'll be fire, and then all of a sudden he's trash, because now this motherfucker doesn't have time to record, or he's so tired from touring all the time that his songs are just lacking from it. Happens all the time. Or a person will blow up real quick, and then they'll never make new music again because they'll start
Hmm.
touring forever off of that shit. And once you're making a couple $100,000 per show, like, what's the point of even doing anything else? You know what I mean?
There isn't.
People
Yeah.
get instantly rich. Dog, we're in an era of music right now where people who have never performed before are making $150,000 in a their first live performance in a stadium, because they got famous off of Instagram and they've never actually
Hmm.
rapped before. This is real
Yeah.
life, bro. Motherfuckers like, dude, T Grizzly, that dude, his story's crazy, because when he got famous, he had like two songs. So he said when he'd go and perform, he had two songs, because he had just literally started making music, and his first song just happened to pop. You know what I mean? So he's like literally going on tours performing two songs. and he was getting paid stupid money to do that. And then it took him probably 2 years to actually drop an album after that because he was touring so much he couldn't even record music off of 2 songs, bro. It's crazy.
And by that time, people forget you even exist.
Right.
Like, oh, 2 songs.
Right. Right. But I mean, those dudes are getting rich off of that, bro.
Yeah.
For that. You get on a couple of those big tours where they're paying you money like that. I mean, that's where it's at, dog. That's where it's at with music. That's why I be telling people to step their game up, bro, because you see a lot of people performing and they're not performing their lyrics and they are lip syncing. They're looking like trash on stage like this. Like, you're not going to survive.
Yeah, I hate that.
You're not going to survive.
Fucking hate that shit.
You're not going to survive.
I can't
on
stand
stage.
it whenever they dance around more than they be singing.
Right. And it's like, bro, you're here, you're a rapper. Your obligation to this is music. So when you're actually getting in front of eyes that matter, and there's 3 dudes that rap without their backing track and they come and hit the stage and perform, even if your songs are better, you're gonna have the lower hand with your backing track behind you dancing around when the right eyes are in front of you. You can be cool at, you know what I mean, at the open mic and whatever like that. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like when you get on a big stage, that shit's not gonna fly.
Yeah, no, I purposely try and redo my tracks for stage differently. So if it's just me, if it's just one take, one layer, nothing else, there's nothing on it, there's nothing behind it. It's just me on the mic doing what I got to do. If I got overdubs or ad libs or whatever, I keep those in there, obviously.
I do too. I keep my hooks.
But that's because it's supposed to be that way.
I keep my hooks on there and I keep my punches and my ad libs in there. And that's it always. I never, ever, ever have my verse playing when I'm rapping. Never.
Yeah, because see too, I keep my ad libs and hooks in there because I don't have a hype man. You know what I mean? Because it's just myself and shit. So, you know, my little ad libs and shit too, you know, it comes in handy sometimes whenever.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff by myself too. So I keep them on there. And then like, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just how I grew up. I grew up.
Yeah.
I'm an older man, bro. I've been doing this for 30 years. I did my first show when I was 11 years old. You know what I mean? When I grew up rapping, the point of rapping back then was to be the best rapper in the place. Didn't matter where you were at. That's just how it was. So like, there was no backing track. That wasn't even a thing. You would get laughed out of if you came in with your background track on, you would get laughed out of the building where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the 90s, early 2000s, bro, there's no way. No way. Like, you know what I'm saying? People would be like, what the fuck is this dude lip syncing? Like, get him the fuck off the stage immediately. You get paid, especially, and I came up from underground hip hop, like real shit. So it's like, nah, dog. Nah. And then from my first group when I was young was big. We were huge. So right out of high school, we were touring the country. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got to be on stage with a lot of people that I grew up idolizing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got an early taste of how it's supposed to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's what I want to emulate. I want to look like that because that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about, bro. That's what it's really about. I got the best lessons I ever got to in music were from people that really weren't into my type of music. Like my mom used to my mom has given me so many pointers on how to rap and she doesn't know shit about rap. But the thing about it is this, she tells me why people that don't like rap and what I could do to fix it, to make it to that they could like it. You know what I'm saying? So her outside ear has always been like crazy to me and things stuck with me. How I perform on stage, making sure that you hear every word that I say, even if I'm quadruple timing, you're going to hear every single word that I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that my mom instilled in me since I was little. My mom drove me to my first show when I was 11 years old and didn't even know I rapped until I got off stage and was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I rap now. And she was like, don't ever stop doing this. That was the first thing my mom ever said to me. The first time she heard me rap, don't ever stop doing this. And I had and I'd stuck with it. So anytime that I would write songs or whatever, I'd always let my mom hear it when I was a kid,
Oh, yeah.
And so she'd be like,
That's
nah,
what's up.
change this, change that. You know what I mean? That's why I don't cuss a lot either. My mom introduced me to a really big producer when I was young too, because it was her friend from work's husband. He just happened to be this huge music producer. And so the first time I went and rap for him, I was probably 14 years old. And he was like, you cuss a lot. And I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And that was back in the age of like gangster rap, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I cuss a
Right.
lot. You know what I'm saying? And he was like,
Yeah, we
if
grew up
you
listening to shit like NWA.
right, you know what I mean? So he's like, if you can't figure out a word to use instead of those cuss words, like, what are you rapping for? And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Like immediately, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But it stuck with me. So if you listen to my albums and shit like that, like I don't really cuss, bro, in my music. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't know it if you listen to it. But if you actually listen and put your ear on it, like I rarely cuss in my music just because why? It's unnecessary. And not only that, I just trained myself not to do it. So now it's been years of me not doing it. It's just like second nature.
Yeah, right.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got its place in there, and sometimes yes.
Well, it depends. Sometimes you need that emphasis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sometimes you
maybe
need that
use the
emphasis.
emphasis more than some people, but a whole lot less than others. So,
Right. Well, I'm fully emphasized in real life, bro. There's no
oh, I know we've met, we've met. Pretty sure we spent the whole
Fully.
weekend residing in the same place.
Yo, speaking of that, man, man, my boy Will, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I just real quick, you know, since we in here, bro, I just want to give up so much love to that dude, bro. It's tragic that he passed away. That dude was one of the coolest, nicest, most giving people. Like I just met that dude the first time. He bought me and Freakshow both LSP jackets. Stuff. We still have his jacket because his wasn't in
Yeah,
stock, and they had to send it to us because his size, because he had a big
that's right.
size.
Because he was
He's
a
yeah,
big
he's a
boy.
big boy. So
He's
like
still a
that was
big
man,
boy. He's
he
just
was such a great person and such a good soul and such a real fan. And he really supported. He bought everybody's t-shirts and merch and all that shit. Like I
he
really
bought me a
fucking
fucking Bloody Ruckus jersey. I didn't ask
right.
for shit. I was just looking at shit and
Yeah. Like I
moving
love that.
on. And
He's a good soul, man, and it's sad, bro. Rest in peace for sure, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
another shot for the fallen. Yeah, we miss Will. Our other husband and wife across town, we actually met them because two of their kids have been in the Derby. Summer doesn't play anymore. She's got too many health issues. But CJ, her little brother's in there. CJ works with fucking Sweet Pea at the sandwich shop.
Okay.
So, but their parents lived right next door to Will. Both their kids, well, two out of the three kids, Summer and CJ, Will was their godfather.
Right.
It absolutely wrecked them.
Oh yeah. I mean, talk about a good person, bro. Like there's like that's yeah. Crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Crazy and sad because like I was like, dude, in all honesty, we're like so happy about fucking Gorefest and like bringing him his jacket and like I knew we were gonna all see each other, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, bro. It sucks, man. Life's been crazy. I know I saw the beginning and the intro, and I know you know, I've had a few. My pops passed away the beginning of December. One of my good friends. I was a fentanyl addict. You know my story a little bit chaotic. So like, I was a fentanyl addict. I went through all kinds of shit, but I went to this amazing rehab, bro. That was like super sick. Changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And like, I had a good core group of guys. We all keep in contact still to this day. Everybody's still sober, and one of the dudes passed away just randomly in his sleep last week. You know what I mean? It's like,
that sucks.
bro, these things are so crazy. Like, I have a homegirl that I was on the streets with, and she was younger than me. I was like her dad. You know what I'm saying? She was young. She shouldn't have been out on the streets. I was always protecting her, snatching her out of fucking trap houses and crazy shit. You know what I mean? And like after I got sober, so when I first got sober, I was like, bro, come with me. You know what I'm saying? You need to get sober. You need to get off these streets. And she just wouldn't do it. So like I kept in contact with her here and there. I would just make sure she was okay. And then she just stopped replying to me one day. And so I just like Googled her and I found a GoFundMe for her funeral expenses. You know what I mean? And like that's rough about the life that I used to live. There's not many people I keep in contact with except for people that I really loved. And like every once in a while, just because of the nature of the life, they'll disappear and I'll think they're dead. If I can't find them in jail, I think I'm like they're dead. You know what I mean? That's just how I'm looking for it or waiting for it to happen. Like, yeah, bro, it's crazy, dog. It's a crazy spot.
It absolutely fucking is. And I said, when Will just went unexpectedly, it was nobody had any clue he was having problems breathing, and he called Tiffany next door, and she went over and tried. I guess she was the last face he saw.
Right.
Because he just kind of not okay and ended up unconscious, and it took them forever to stabilize him enough to get him in the ambulance, and the valves in his heart exploded.
Wow. Man.
Just yeah. Like I said, it's been one after another after a fucking another with us. It started out last December. Beginning of December, one of her uncles died unexpectedly. And then another uncle, who was the first one's best friend, couldn't fucking handle shit and killed himself. And there were a few others in there between A and B. And then the last rash of just within the last like 3 weeks or so, we had a kid here in town that we knew shot himself. And then what happened? Then my mother died. Not that I really gave a shit about that, but it just kind of adds to the body count.
Right.
And then Will went, and now Mr. Nobody's gone. And I'm going, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we're at an age where, you know, people around us are going to start passing away.
Yeah,
it's a sad part
it
of
could
life.
be anybody,
I mean, it sucks, dude. It sucks. And like, you really realize how short and like tough life is. Like, crazy, bro. Like my pops fought cancer for so long and was supposed to not be here for a very long time and lived for so long, and still him passing away is like, what? Like, how is that? Like, that's not supposed to happen. Even though he was given 6 months to live 10 years ago. So he almost lived 11 years with 6 months to live. So it's like, okay, you beat the odds huge, right? But still, it's like, damn, man, like he's so strong.
I'm glad. Yeah, like I'm glad that was a long 6 months, motherfucker.
Right. You know what I mean? It was, and it's good. Like, it's crazy too. Like the things that you worry and think about. Like my dad was a rough dude to deal with for a lot of my life, and like he was my worst enemy, and my best friend. There's a half of my life where me and my dad did not fuck with each other. There's another half of my life where me and my dad were close as fuck, and it's like crazy because the weird things that just are gone. And my dad was absolutely genius. My dad was ridiculous, and he knew something about everything, especially when it came to business. So anytime I ran business, like my dad was my go-to immediately, and that's just gone, which is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, it's weird. It's weird, man.
Yeah,
it's hard. But, you know, I know for a fact that like my dad was very proud of my career and what I do, and like he would want nothing more than me like to keep out here killing it. So yeah, it was my dad's birthday when I first started, the day I started the tour. So it was cool, man. It was dope because it was like, bro, this is like where he knows I'm supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah. It was just dope, bro. It was cool. So like I'm still gonna be out here putting it together because, you know, we ain't supposed to fall apart. Things happen, bro. Life is life. And like I know things suck, things hurt, But you know, at the
Grieve,
end of
keep
the
them
day,
here, and keep
you got
going.
to, bro. You got to live for these people because
Yes.
nobody wants you to fucking like.
It's gonna sound horrible, but they're not doing it anymore. Somebody else
Right.
has to do it for them.
Dude, my best friend from when I was a kid passed away on my birthday 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And like very hard to
That
do it.
sucks.
But at the same time, like that was my dog. And I promised you he would not want me to be grieving over him or anybody for that matter. You know what I'm saying? He would want me out rocking because that's what we did, bro. Like so it's like I know if something ever happened to me, I would hate for people to be, you know what I'm saying? Like go and party for me, bro. Like hit a stage for me, do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like because life is what it is. We got to take all these pieces out of it while we're here because that shit ain't like when it's gone. Like I don't know. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be harsh, but
You're not wrong.
I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's hard, bro. And like I've got hard things happening in my life still, so I already know like I'm gonna go through it. But like I'm gonna go through it, and it's gonna hurt. And certain days it's gonna be fucking harder than others. I understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that, but at the same time, like, what do we do? What do we do?
Sucks, man. We didn't realize it came with all this shit.
Yeah. It's very easy for me as a person to slip into a depression, and once that happens, I'm fucking gone. I'm gone. I know what things are like, so like, I don't allow when things like that happen. I don't allow myself to put myself there because of that alone. I've got to protect myself too. So like, I love my people. I do not wish anything bad on them, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna live for them extra. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. That's my promise to my people always. If anything ever happens to you, I'm going to live for you because that's what we're here for, dog. We're not here to fucking grieve and be upset. That shit is for the birds.
Yeah.
Right.
It happens. It happens. We're all going to do it. You know what I mean?
Part of the process, but
it is. But you still got to you still got to live your life, and you got to think of how that person would really want you to fucking live your life, bro. You really do.
Yeah.
Which is hard, but it's like, man, here we are. Especially in this business, bro. I can't take a day off. You know what I mean? It's like impossible. So it's like, bro, I got off tour and I was like, oh man, dope. I have like a month, and I just was not thinking correctly. I don't have a month. I got a week until I have to be back in San Diego and then Las Vegas and then Arizona. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no stopping. Like, and we're not in the business of turning down opportunities. That's not what we do. We can't do that. So like we take everything. You got to take everything, right? So it's like,
that whole
back at it.
rest for the wicked thing.
No rest for the wicked, bro. I'm lucky I get this. I'm lucky I get this week to take off and get a couple of days of really good deep sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm lucky to get that, dog.
Try
But
to catch up on that shit.
I'm still remodeling our house. Like, me and Blinky fully gutted this house, repainted, put new flooring, all that shit in before we moved in, and we're still doing little shit like changing the lighting. We hung all the TVs, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. So I'm still kind of doing that. So I'm here and I don't get time to rest. You still gotta work and do all the other shit that comes along with life. So I don't actually get that luxury. People are always like, man, they see your videos and they're like, oh, your life is so cool. It's so fun. Like you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm like,
smoking?
Bro, I'm so tired. I'm like, bro, I'm so tired. Like, what do you mean? Like, it looks cool. And don't get me wrong, I do have fun. And I do understand that I get to do cool shit. And I do understand that I'm like in a position to do things that a lot of people can't do. I understand that. But it's fucking tiring, bro. It's tiring. And I'm not young anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't come easy. We thought when we were kids that was going to be, I want to be a rock star when I grow up. Fuck yeah.
Fuck, bro, till you're there. No. Let me tell you this, bro. When I was young and I was touring, bro, it didn't matter. I could sleep 2 hours a night and do whatever, bro. Drinking all fucking day, all
we
night.
had it like that, but once you hit a certain age, it's like you get gray anywhere. It's like
let me tell you, 9 days of touring and being in a car or a van every single day and barely sleeping and going from place to place and like, bro, exhausted. When I got home, I was still all amped up about it. So like my first day here, I was like, oh, all amped up. I was doing shit around the house. Second day, crashed, dog.
Yup.
So it caught up with me so bad. I was supposed to go see my mom and shit, and I was like, that's
Nope.
not happening, dude. Like, I'm done. Like, it
You
all
don't
caught up
make
with me.
any
Like,
plans for that shit. It's like Sweet Pea. If she's got a fucking roller derby bout, she don't make any plans for the next day because she knows
right,
damn well she's
you're
gonna
gonna be out.
exhausted and sore as
Right.
come up with bruises she don't even know where the fuck she got them from.
Yeah, Doug. Yeah. But this is life, bro. This is life, bro. At the end of the fucking day, though, I get to do what I love, and I'm fucking and I'm good at it, bro. We
Whoop,
go
whoop.
out here and we go out here and kill
Yeah.
shit.
Whoa,
You know what
whoa.
I'm saying? Like, I'm excited. We're doing Twisted Insane on a week from today. We're opening up for Twisted Insane, so I'm excited.
That's what's up.
Oh, is that gonna? Are you gonna be in Denver for that one? Him froze.
Hmm.
He froze hard. Oh shit.
Went in Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there I am. No, but
Oh.
Yeah.
that's in San Diego.
Okay, are you gonna be at the Denver show?
I don't think so. What, for Twisted Insane?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because he's gonna. There. Somebody told me. I think it was Schizo the Clown. Is on that bill, and it's
I
like
wanna
the
open
day
up for.
before we're going to Denver. A bunch of us to go see on the 18th. I think the show is on the 17th. On the
Okay.
18th to go see because old school Thrasher, dude, Testament and Overkill on the same stage. I'm not fucking missing that. Those motherfuckers are getting old. This ain't never gonna happen again.
Right.
That's
I
fucking
think in
gonna be awesome.
in either April or May, I'm trying to open up for the Cottonmouth Kings and Kung Fu Vampire in Denver.
Okay. Janice says the Denver show got postponed. Okay, well, that's not good, but kind of good because that gives me a little more time to prepare and I might actually make it now.
Right.
It's like, that sucks, but yay!
Right. Exactly.
Right. Now you're free to do whatever you want to now.
I only have to take one day off because, it's a fucking
Yeah.
day trip. Denver's like, 3.5, 4 hours. We ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
A bunch of us, we got
That's
enough
not too
people to
far.
drive home and
No, that's not bad.
be good to go the next morning.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Bro, I'm telling you, we were doing 6.5 hours every day.
Yeah, that's nuts. That gets fucking old after just a minute.
It was luckily, the people I was with were dope as shit. Shout out to everybody, bro. Larry Coleman, Shikati, the True 303, the Business, the Coat Records boys, Supreme 85, Mommy Blush. Like we went out and we killed it. Yamamoto Boss. Like we really went crazy. So it was fun. The dudes I was with were super dope. You know what I mean? Everybody can rap. So like we were killing play. We were going and fucking like killing places. So it was dope, man. It was a really, really fucking cool experience, bro. We did.
Freeze frame. Sorry, that's Jay Giles' band. My bad.
It was super dope, bro. Vegas was super dope, man. So yeah, it was dope, man. It was a cool fucking experience, bro. We're talking about possibly doing the East Coast in September.
Nice. Nice. We're not on the East Coast anymore, but yeah, no, that's still fucking awesome.
East Coast is
getting
fun.
out
My
there.
whole family's in Boston, so
Oh, that's cool.
If we go on the East Coast and we do a show in Boston, shit, we're gonna get it popping for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that, man. And I haven't performed on the East Coast since I was in for fucking 15 years, 20 maybe. You know what I mean? So that would be dope. I was actually looking to book shows out there, but it's hard. Like if I go out there and I want to perform, like I want to be out there and do it for a few days. Like it's easy for me to find shows, but they're never near each other. You know what I
Yeah.
Oh
mean?
yeah, that
So it's
doesn't
like
help.
I don't have the luxury of being able to just stay for a couple weeks. Like that's not gonna
Mhm.
work. That's not gonna happen. And then it's like, so I'd rather be able to perform like get, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or something like that, and then come home. You know what I mean? But it's hard because I don't really know the people out there. I could do that easily out here or in California. You know what I mean? Like that's easier because I know more promoters. I know more people that are
Mhm.
throwing shows, but like I just don't know the people
Yeah.
out there, so it's harder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'd love to do that, man. I'd love to do shows on the East Coast, bro. Like that is where it's at.
I feel you on that one.
And anywhere, everywhere, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the goal. Like, I really want to expand my audience as wide and as far as possible. So, like, I'd like to perform every and anywhere. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Fuck
Really,
yeah.
at the end of the day, because really, it's funny, right? Because like, you think about this, Demented, we have a really good name in like our area in California, like the LA area, and in different places, right? But at the same time, like if we leave our area, even in California, there's places where people don't even know the fuck we are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like it's crazy to think about that because that's just how it is everywhere. There's little pockets of places that might know who you are, but like to really, really expand, you got to get out there and do these other places. Like I don't know, man. I got crazy visions and thoughts. I would love to be able to do like a little YouTube show where we just go somewhere random for a weekend and then rock a show there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
it's not even hard because the thing about it is at first we could do it kind of locally. You know what I'm saying? We could find three places in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? That we don't know of, that don't know who we are, and just go rap there. You know what I'm saying? Take a
Yeah.
weekend
Yeah.
and go rap at those three places. Find it. That'd be easy at first. Then, you know what I'm saying? If that shit blows up, then we start doing that shit everywhere, bro. We doing that shit in Germany.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Popping up
Fuck
somewhere in
yeah.
Germany and just fucking rapping. You know what I'm
They
saying?
would
Like
be all over that shit.
they were, and there's places, dog. The thing about it is the obscure places that you think are gonna be the worst are gonna be the ones that love you because they don't
They're
have
gonna be the
shit there.
best.
They don't have
Yes.
shit
They're
there.
like,
So like
oh, there's
we
somebody
pop up
performing
right,
here?
we
What the
pop up
fuck?
somewhere random in like
Yeah.
fucking Kansas and just fucking rock a show. Those people are gonna love us, dog, because they've never seen us before. It's new and there's
Yep.
nothing going on there, dog. I'll go
We
perform in Cornfield
yeah,
right now.
I was just gonna say you'll
Yeah.
be out in the middle of a fucking cornfield with about 300 people from the surrounding counties
Right.
and 500 cows.
Yeah.
That's how we did that bonfire and booze. It was in a like a cow field or whatever
That's
with
cool
like
as
a
shit though.
big old slip and slides and shit.
That's cool as shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. Doug, I used to
It
travel
was
for
dope.
work and like we'd go to weird obscure places and we'd go and party with the people that we worked with. And like we've been to crazy like the middle of a fucking field that someone's dad owned. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
you're talking like hundreds and hundreds of acres and
Hmm.
they go out to the middle of it and bonfire. You could party out there for days. Those were some of the
Yeah.
dopest shits ever because it's just like it's different. You know what I mean? The way that people do
Mm.
things is crazy, bro. I partied on Glacier in Alaska and these fools were jumping in the water and shit like that. Like that shit was crazy. I'm like, I'll never be that drunk.
Damn.
I'm
Well, yeah, I don't know about all that. I have been and I probably will be again at some point.
Man, that's a lot.
I need
It's
to go
cold.
get another drink though, y'all. Just that doesn't mean everything has to stop. Just let you know I'm stepping off for just a second. I will be right back.
Yeah, bro.
Heck yeah.
Shit.
Next time
Yeah,
you need to
bro.
get an extra, bring it with you.
I know, dog. Bring two.
Yeah.
Man,
I wonder what he's drinking on.
I know. I see he was taking shots. Oh, there we go. Twisted teas.
Twisted. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm
There's a
back.
dude drinking on some of that earlier I saw.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, yeah.
These aren't bad.
No.
I do like my Mike's Harders better, but these are
Mike's
pretty
Hard
good.
Lemonade give me mad heartburn.
I do. I can't drink the regular ones. The regular ones, they fucking. It's like drinking Kool-Aid. It's like drinking wine coolers.
Right.
It's got to be the Harders.
Okay.
Harders are fucking
I
awesome.
don't know. Maybe. Twisted tea are cool. Those, I don't know. I've drinking one or two.
That's an extreme. That's
I
the same
hadn't-
as the Mike's Harder. It's fucking
Never had
80%.
one.
That's
Never
an
drank a
extreme.
twisted tea.
The regular teas.
I'd
are the
rather
same
just
way.
have-
I can't drink them.
I'd
Cool.
rather just have
Don't bother.
straight tea.
Oh. Yes, just not right.
I'm drinking normal tea.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, I can't see putting alcohol in tea. I just can't find the taste for that.
It's not bad. I usually have one of these after I've already had a Mike's, so.
Twisted teas are actually not bad.
Right.
No, they aren't bad at all. They're pretty fucking good.
They actually taste like an Arizona like lemon tea or sweet tea flavor, basically.
Yes.
And they'll get you fucked. They will get you fucked up. They're dangerous, dude. You know what I had? White Claw makes these drinks now. They're called Claw Tails. So it's like margaritas and mojitos and like all this shit, bro. These things are so dangerous, bro. Lit. I put down a 12-pack of them because they're just so good and easy to drink. Fucking bro, lit. We used to shotgun White Claws, but they're not White Claws. They're not seltzers. They're actual drinks.
I was
You know
gonna
what I
say, aren't those fucking that's like sparkling water and shit.
Yeah, it's not like
Those are
an actual White Claw. It's like an actual drink. It's like one of those, basically, like something that you're drinking. But there's just all different kinds of flavors of them. But they're fucking fire, bro. They're fire and they're dangerous. They'll get you fucked up.
Okay.
I don't
may
drink
have to
very
try a
much though
couple.
either.
Well, I haven't been up until last few days. I've been drinking a little bit more again, just because there's
Feel a little better.
the death toll's got a whole lot to do with it. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
it's I'm okay. It's kind of drinking to the homies and kind of just trying to be able to sleep without all the shit bouncing off the inside of my fucking skull.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I get that, bro.
Keith Cola.
Keith Cola. Yeah, I've had.
Yo, Keith Cola. Keith Cola, they sponsored our event in Coco Bongos in Denver.
Nice.
Those dudes are cool
Oh,
as
yeah?
shit, bro. Those dudes are cool as shit, bro. Shout out Keith Cola for sure.
Good to know. Yeah, for those who don't know, Void Music, he's a local here in Trinidad. He's good shit. Yeah. Personal friend.
Okay.
But he's good shit. He's a producer. He makes his own beats and shit. And other shit like that. So
Yeah.
if y'all want like hit him up.
Okay.
Looking for beats or whatever.
Hey, I'll always take beats, bro. Send me J Bentley 805 on Instagram. J Bentley 805. Oh, hey,
Trick is getting him on Instagram. He doesn't fucking like social media.
But yeah, I'll always fuck with beats, bro. Anything, and I promise you it'll be dope. Send me beats, I'll kill it. I promise.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely. He doesn't even fuck with YouTube. I think all his shit's on Rumble.
Okay.
And it's the same as Void Music. I don't know. I don't think the 420's on it, but it might be. Yeah, it's Void Music.
Okay.
Void Music! Plug. Hey, it's not my show. It's not his show. It's your show. Okay, speaking of, this has been awesome. We got to do the fucking the formal part of the interview for just a minute.
All right, let's make it real. Let's make it real.
Yeah. Exactly.
questionnaire.
I gotta kind of do that thing. So I'm gonna do this the way I do with everybody else. Everybody loves a good origin story. You can start wherever you like. This is your show. It's what you want people to see and you want people to hear. So tell us about Jay Bentley.
All right. I mean, as far as my music career, I've been doing this a long time. I started, like I said, did my first show when I was 11. I started a little business with my boy when we were about 15 years old, where he would DJ parties and I would go rap. And that's how we would make money through the end of junior high and high school. So I did that for a long time. I got out of high school. Um, I had Pocket Change Records. That was my first record label. We were pretty big. We did a bunch of touring, bunch of stuff like that. I ended up uh, our group ended up breaking up over personal reasons between some of the guys in the group, and I mean, we just grew up. People were adults, had to go different places. You know what I mean? I ended up in Arizona, and
I do it
so
every time, man. It's like summer of '69. Jimmy quit. Jody got married.
right. I mean, that's just how it goes. I mean, that's how like the so I had multiple different labels. So when I was in Arizona first, when I first moved out here, my boy that just made music with me and my friends lived here. So me and him made music together, and I did a project with him on his record label, but he ended up going back to California. So then the guys that we made music with out here, they had a record label, and I ended up on their record label, 20 Money. And then we did the same thing. We got pretty big, and then we were running shows in Arizona, doing hip hop events and all that stuff. And then we broke up because we were all a bunch of knuckleheads and doing stupid shit. Some of us ended up in jail. Some of us ended up, whatever. You know what I mean? Like real hood little kid shit. We were still in my 20s. So then I ended up coming back to California. Um, and I was doing a lot of battle rap when I came back to California at that point. So I did a bunch of battle rap, and I got married. I had King of the Dot battle raps at my wedding. Like I was in battle rap heavy. So, and then I ended up coming back to Arizona, and no, actually that's when after when the whole battle rap phase and stuff like that, that's when Blinky and Freakshow started making music together. So I met Freakshow after me and my wife had split up. And I hadn't really made music in a long time. I was doing battles. I hadn't battled in a minute. I really hadn't recorded anything, but I really wanted to make music. And I've known Blinky since I was 12 years old. So Blinky's my lifelong friend. And Blinky, his ex-girlfriend introduced him to Freakshow. And so he's like, Freakshow wants to make music, whatever. So Blinky was basically like, if we're gonna rap, I gotta bring my boy Bentley along. Like he's, you know what I mean? He's gotta be a part of this. So then, that's how Demented was formed. So I've been making music with Demented ever since. And so,
Yeah.
we basically almost immediately, like Demented just started going crazy. Like our name was really good. We started doing really good shows, big, and then COVID hit, basically, and like shut our whole momentum down. And I went
COVID
fucking,
killed so much
I went
shit.
crazy, bro. I was so depressed. I lost my mind. I did a bunch of fucking drugs. I got addicted to fentanyl. Like, pretty much fucked my whole life off for the whole entirety of COVID because I didn't know what to do. What's funny is I had just moved back to Arizona right as COVID was hitting, right before. So I flew back, or I drove back to California to do a show with Demented. We opened up for Onyx at the house of, or at Whiskey, or the Whiskey in
Damn.
California. And then flew back to Arizona because I was supposed to do a hip hop festival here, and like everything got shut down because of COVID. And so my boys that I made music with are in California. I live in Arizona. So I just felt like all my momentum just got fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because COVID just like shut us down into like this box. And so, yeah, bro, I fucked my life off pretty badly. And clearly I fixed my life. And so when I decided to get sober, and the very first thing I did was I talked to Blinky and Freak, and I was like, we need to make music. Like we need to, I need it for my brain. Like I need to be in the studio, I need to be hitting these shows. And by then, Freak Show's name had gotten really good. You know what I mean? So Freak Show's name was
Yeah.
pop. You know what I mean? So when I came back and we started doing demented things here and there, Blinky was actually working all the time. And so like he wasn't able to do a lot of the shows. So that's when I started doing a bunch of like little solo sets and shit. And that's how I started meeting the dudes from LSP and all that shit because of Freak Show. He knew them all. So like because of that, what's funny is like when we first started Demented, like I was the known rapper. You know what I mean? And so like I was coming into Freak who didn't know anything about rap at the time, except for like what he did. Like he never rapped before. So like he was like to me, like coming back and like hopping on what Freak Show was doing now. You know what I mean? Because like I needed him now because I had ruined my fucking whole shit basically. But after I started getting back into it, you know what I mean? I got my name got that good pretty easily. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good at what I do, I think. And then I made the Lost album.
Yes.
I kind of randomly made that album. The very first song that I made for that album, I made in Freak Show studio with my homegirls. She was big on a live platform. So she would go live and she had hundreds of thousands of people that like pop on her live.
Damn.
And so she would always tell us like come on here and record songs. I promise you people will throw you money, right? And so it was the very first time I ever did it. And I was like, all right. So I hopped on there and I wrote and recorded one of the songs just because it just like came to me. The beat came on and I was like, oh, this is dope. And so I wrote that very first song for Lost. It's called All Right. And I ended up I was going back and forth from California to Arizona a lot because my pops has cancer. So I had cancer. So I was coming back here to see him a lot. And I had a studio at my mom's house always. So I had a studio in my mom's room. And so I would just sit in there and write. And so I wrote another song. I can't remember exactly what the second song was, but I remember writing it and kind of feeling like I didn't really talk about my actual struggles. I was kind of like beating around the bush with myself. You know what I mean? And so I wrote it and my mom was always there. It was a great song. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what song it was, but I mean, the whole album is really good. But I remember because my mom would sit there and listen to me record. I remember, and she was like, that's really good. Like, you should really talk about your actual, like your personal situations, like things that happened. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right. And then the very next song that I wrote was Circle K. And in that song I talk about how the dude died in my arms. And it's like, and it's a true story, you know what I mean? Like I had this kid die in my arms and fucking and like so when I wrote it, I just remember feeling like this like feeling of it felt actually really good to talk about it and get it out because I'm not a talker, you know what I'm saying? Like so it felt really good and like it changed my whole outlook on the album. So from then on, my whole album is that whole album is very personal. You know what I mean? Very personal. So that album dropped a year ago almost, and I've basically been writing with that now, and I've been doing a bunch of shit. I mean, this is where I am now. I really would love to do some stuff with recovery. You know what I mean? Because that's the angle that is. I mean, I'm still gonna make normal music like I was talking about before. My next album is gonna be something a little more different, a little more variety. But I am gonna continue to stick with the Lost theme and continue to make those albums and talk about my struggles and things. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I really live that life, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So like, I feel like the next one will probably even be better than the first one. The first one I love. I feel like it was my greatest album that I've ever made, just as me personally from my heart. Thought the songs were great. You know what I mean? So like, I just am at a cool trajectory right now. I'm trying to keep it going. I'm not going to stop. I'm keeping my foot on the pedal. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have seen me come from the beginning. You know what I mean? Basically, you've seen all of us, me, Freak Show, Blinky, like you've seen us come from nothing and kind of build our way up, and you see how we work, you see what our work ethic is like and how we do things. So like we're going to continue to keep doing this. We're going to shove our names down everybody's throats, and we're going to feel like it's going to happen because I know how it works. Once we are just getting ourselves in the position to be able to do all these things that we're doing for other people, for ourselves, and that's our
Oh yeah, he froze up again.
oh, I'm back.
Oh there.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you know, our goal last year was just to. Am I back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I gone again?
No, not this time.
He's invisible.
Oh, yep. Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you and hear you.
So yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you anymore.
Oh. Well, shit.
I
That's
don't know
not
why.
good. I don't know.
We can hear you
Why
still.
would that happen?
Yeah, we got you fine. Testing,
How about now?
testing. 1, 2, 5. What? My favorite number in the alphabet is purple.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Well, shit.
We all just went silent.
Not that you can hear this, but you may have to just like close out
Yes.
completely and come back in. The invite should still be good. It's the same session.
Let me see something.
Yep, there we go. Okay, he figured it out.
Yeah. He's in there.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere. He'll be back. So
in the digital world.
Yeah. So how was your day, sir? Oh, you golfed. You
Not too bad. Yeah, you know what I mean. I went and played for a little bit, had a couple drinks, and smoked some, and hung out, and then got back here and pretty much got ready, for the show and shit.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, I worked most of the day and then came home and got ready
yeah.
and shit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm back in here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Verizon commercial.
Right.
See, okay, so I haven't met Blinky, and other than his involvement in Demented, I really don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Freakshow, on the other hand, I met right in the beginning when he started, really getting with his shit. He and I were both on the same Six Side show in Vegas at the Back to the 80s Cafe.
Right.
And I mean, and you see where shit ended up now, where it's no haters Bio Freak Records. It's fucking
right. I mean, at the end of the day, Freak Show is one of my best friends in the world. He's probably one of the greatest human beings on the fucking planet.
He absolutely fucking is.
He's extremely fucking talented. He knows how to command a stage. I fucking love that dude. That's my brother. So you already know, man. Bio gang till the wheels fall off. We out here, bro. We're gonna always. There's nothing that's ever gonna stop us from doing what we do, bro. Like me and Blinky are trying to convince him to move to Arizona, but he won't do it.
No, I think it'll be a cold day in hell before he and Jess move off the fucking coast like that.
But at the end of the day, like that doesn't stop us anyway. My daughter's in California, so I'm always there. Blinky's girlfriend's still in California at this point, so we're gonna be back and forth. So I mean, we're still gonna be making music, and then whatever shows, you know me, bro. I'll go anywhere. So whatever shows we can do, I'm already there. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Me and Blinky will be driving back and forth, flying back and forth, do whatever. So you're still gonna see Demented all over the fucking place. We're about to drop another album. You know what I mean? So
I know, I can't wait. That shit's gonna be sick.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It's so much better than our other things. I mean, that's another thing about Freak Show. Like I've actually watched this dude grow into such a great artist, bro. Like it's crazy. You know what I
He's
mean? Like,
grown, and it's weird that he made the fucking track for it, but I've watched him grow from where he was when I met him to a fucking chupacabra.
right.
It's no shit.
To
He's
just a beast.
absolutely it.
Yeah. He's great. He's great. And like, he just, yeah, I couldn't be like prouder or more happy. So you already know, man, we're going to be out here killing shit, bro. Like, I already got so much shit lined up that's coming up this year. So, you know, bro. And once I drop this other shit and too, you know, the thing that we lack the most is the media presence. So like we're really gonna step that up and keep it going. So I've been trying hard lately. I've gotten my followers up pretty well. I've got my views on my page up very well. So I want to expand. I don't really have a YouTube presence, so I want to start getting on that. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to expand. That's why I'm building all this shit in my garage, really, because I want to have a media center because I want to have a reason to keep doing this constantly. And if I have the area in my house for it, then I'll force myself to do this shit. You know what I mean?
Right. See, my office is my area. What you see right here, this is my recording studio.
Right. Oh yeah, I mean, mine is like that right now too. Mine's been on a desk and in my bedroom for, you know what I mean? So we were living in an apartment, but we had this house. So we were trying to sell this house and it just never sold. So our lease was up and it's like, bro, we're paying rent and
Fuck
mortgage.
it, move in.
You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, back to the house. That's why me and Blinky remodeled the house and shit. Then that was so it was like,
See,
all right,
now you're just paying rent.
all right, we're paying mortgage now. I mean, we
Same
own this
thing.
house. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's way better when we're in a better situation. So
Rent
yeah,
to
I'm gonna
own.
have an official studio spot and space. So I'm gonna be stepping my game up on all my shit, bro. You know what I mean? For sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I may have to come and invade your home at some point and like hang out in the studio and shit.
You already know you're welcome whenever, bro. You already know that.
Much love, brother.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking awesome. We'll definitely take you up on that at some point.
Yeah. You already know, man. You already know, bro. We'll have a great fucking time.
Oh fuck yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
You know, if we do anything, we have a good time. We have a good time doing nothing, bro. That's how we live.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
Right.
You know? Just kind of has to be that way.
It is.
Sweepy wants to know if she's invited too.
Of course. What are you talking about?
I think Tanya would be a little pissed off if she wasn't there.
Oh, right. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? You think you're just gonna let the boys go wild?
Oh yeah. She would though. That's the thing. She would.
Yeah,
She
but
would
the
just
thing
let
of
me come and hang out.
of course we could, but at the end of the day, like it's better. We're still gonna go wild, but it's better if they're mutually occupied.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We can, right. It's good for everybody, bro. It's good for everybody.
It absolutely is.
I'm down for everybody to go wild. Doesn't just have to be the boys.
Cool. Fuck yeah. You're gonna have to stop in here at some point when these trips on your way through to Denver or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely got to do that.
Well, do the whole fucking redneck thing, redneck trash. We'll sit out on the couch on the front porch and
Yeah, dude.
get fried and
Yeah, bro.
have some beers and
Yeah.
just chill.
I'm about that, dude.
I love that porch in the fucking summer. I am on that porch all night long. You know,
The
it's hard
first-
to get me off of it.
Yeah, the first house that we had in Arizona had a big wraparound porch. Looked like it was straight out of Georgia, just randomly in the middle of this fucking neighborhood. And,
Some
man,
like plantation type shit.
oh, we loved that porch, bro. That shit was, you know, we spent a lot of time out there drinking on that fucking porch. I live that life, dude. I live that life.
We I'll sit out here and drink and smoke by myself, but we usually go across town to my buddies. This is where the whole porch honky thing came from. He was we're just literally we sit out on the fucking porch talking shit and drinking Buffalo Trace and Coke and smoking pre-rolls.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
all we do.
Yeah. Good life.
Couple of old fuckers just talking shit.
Right.
Cool, because we're both in our 50s. So, you know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you gotta enjoy your moments in life.
And that's what I tell, you know, that's why I figure, like, I work my ass off all day, and regardless of what kind of day it is, I feel like at the end of the day, I've done a good enough job. I'm supporting myself, I'm supporting my family, I'm supporting my household. I'm gonna go sit and be one and be one with the buffalo for a minute.
Right.
I feel like I've earned. I can't breathe or talk right now, but I feel like I've earned that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what it's about, dude. That's why I don't spend my time out. If I don't have a show, you'll never catch me somewhere, bro. Because like I want to spend my times kind of at home with my family's dope. I like them, so I get to spend. You know, I'd rather sit here.
See,
You know what
that's
I
where
mean?
I'm at. You know,
I'd
I'm
rather
kind of a
sit here
homebody.
and talk shit with my family, and you know what I mean. Maybe drink a
Yes.
couple beers, watch some fucking mindless TV or some basketball, and chill, bro. Like that's just you know what I mean. Like for me, that's ideal.
Oh, absolutely. Our go-tos we usually have in the back. I mean, not while the show's going on, but otherwise, if we're here in the office, we usually have something like that playing in the background,
Right.
or same as when we go to sleep. It's usually like American Dad, Family Guy, Rick and Morty,
Right.
some shit like that. Or sometimes when we're sleeping, you know, when we go to bed, she'll put on Futurama because she really likes it, and she's seen it so many times. She just like,
It's
I
like
don't
it's
care. I'm
comfort, bro. You don't
gone.
care, right?
Yeah.
I'm a complete psychopath, bro. I listen to fucking murder TV when I go to sleep.
Exactly. That's all that's either something's dying or about to be dead whenever I'm
Bro,
going to bed.
for some reason, bro, I'm gonna tell you what it is. The voices in those shows are so monotone because no one ever gets excited because everybody's it's just like I'm telling you that's what it is. It's not because I
Okay.
want to
Yep.
hear somebody murder. I mean, maybe. I don't know, dog. I guess we're all kind of fucked up. I think that's why we fuck with each
Dude, we're in
other.
the underground. We dance around with the horrorcore and shit. It's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody the same thing. Demons, I dance with mine. I ain't fucking
Dude,
worried about it. I don't
people
give
are
a fuck.
people are funny, bro, because like my shit is so much different than like demented. You know what I'm saying? Or when you hear like my horrorcore shit. So when I switch over to that, people are like, "What the fuck? You know what's happening right now?" You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, it's crazy too when I do my solo shit at like a horrorcore spot. They're like, "Holy shit! Like you're so much fucking different." Like when you do like you know what I'm saying? Or people that have only heard my demented music hear my other shit and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it's great. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like that though, too. Like, I feel like Freak Show, that's why I love Freak Show's last album because it was such a mixture of different kinds of shit. Like, and I feel like
It was fucking epic.
it was so good. And
It
like,
was.
his song making ability is really good. So like the songs where he's like singing and rapping slow and like shit like that's so fucking cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like his dimensions really like opened, you know what I mean, on that album, which is fucking great. So yeah, I love that, dog. I love that. I think that we have a wild ability as demented to kind of go anywhere and perform, and the crowds will like us. It doesn't have to be horrorcore. It doesn't have to be a mainstream quote unquote art like crowd. You know what I mean? Like we
Right.
can go
Yeah.
do all we can go do any of that shit. We have songs for all that. You know what I mean? We can blend. So yeah, dude. I loved it, man. I'm very excited for this new album to drop. We're talking about doing a Demented tour this year.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. I feel like there's something super special about Demented, about us being on stage together and doing our thing together that is like, it's just different, bro. And I love it. I think I love the fact that Freak Show is like a horrorcore rapper. Blinky is like a 90s gangster rapper. And I'm like this hip hop, like bars and like schemes rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact that we have this weird blend.
It's this weird amalgamation of whatever, and it
Right.
just fits
It
perfectly
just
together because you
happens to
complement each other.
right. It just happens to work so for some odd fucking reason. It just happens to work well together. And I think the fact that it's like that, it just makes us dynamic. When we perform very well together too. That too. I mean, at the end of the day, like we're very close. You know that we're like family. So like we
Oh yeah.
spend a lot of time together. We spend a lot of time practicing and doing our shit together. So like, and it you can tell we know each other's music like the back of our hands. We perform well together. You would never know if one of
Y'all
us
gotta
messes up because the other one picks it up so quickly that like we have this thing about us that's really fucking incredible.
y'all gotta grab Blinky by his beard this year and bring his ass, drag him to fucking Gorefest.
He's coming.
Good,
He's
because
coming.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he's coming.
Obviously I've seen you, and
He's-
you and Jay, you and Freakshow are just
Yeah.
you're
Blinky's
right
the
there.
third wheel.
You got it.
Blinky is very fun on stage. Very, very fucking fun.
I
A lot of
can't fucking
energy.
wait. I honestly can't wait to meet him.
Yeah. A lot of he's one of us, bro. He acts just like he acts just like one of us.
We need to think about start thinking about getting another fucking Airbnb, a bunch of us together.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do. Same thing as we did last time. I mean, that was
Yes.
perfect. That was a perfect situation.
It worked out perfectly.
You know what I mean? Really, if we get on it soon, we can get ourselves the whole house to ourselves and just fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, because that one was nice, but
Having the people living upstairs from us kind of weird.
and yeah, can you be
Y'all be
quiet
down there
after a
turning up
certain
and shit.
time? And,
Right.
and I get it, and not being a dick about it, but come on, we're fucking juggalos, and we're not even getting in until fucking 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Right.
At the
And we don't
earliest.
party like that, so it's really just us.
Yeah, I mean, we're fucking loud. That's the thing.
Right. I know. We need our
You, me, and Freakshow in particular. I
Yeah.
don't know about Blinky.
Blinky's
but the three
super
of
loud,
us,
bro.
We're fucking. Our voices carry because it's just how we are.
Yeah, we
It's just
definitely
what
need
fucking
we
do.
definitely need our own spot. But yeah, Blinky's coming to everything this year. Like, bro, yeah,
Good.
we're not fucking around. We're not fucking around. And not only that, I think the music scene in Arizona is pretty fucking dope. The artists here all fuck with each other. They actually listen to each other's music. We make music with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope. And it's California's not like that. Everybody has their nose in the air. Everybody thinks they're better than everybody, and they're not. They're trash. You know what I'm saying? So like that, it's just like that. So it's hard to find, not everybody, but it's normally the people that are trash that are like that. That's the worst part about it. They think they're better. But it's not like that. So it really reinvigorated him for music. You know what I mean? Like very much so.
Good.
So he's done everything with me. Me and him, he's been here for a month. We've probably done 15 shows, 14 shows, something like that. For the first for the first 2 weeks that he was here, we were doing 3 shows a week. You know what I mean? You know I work, bro. I don't fucking
Oh yeah, I know. I'm telling you, when I get my shit taken care of, when I figure out what the fuck's going on with, I don't know how much I haven't really broadcasted. I don't think I've actually told you what the fuck was going on.
No.
So long story short, I've been sick for about a year. I got an upper respiratory infection beginning of last year. It didn't really completely go away, morphed into walking pneumonia, and then I went and finally, somebody in the ER got alarmed enough at my symptoms and the fact that it had hung out that long that I got not one but 2 CAT scans that night, and they were even more alarmed, sent me to an oncologist who looked at my shit and said, "I'm confused, I don't understand. You either have stage 4 something or you have an infection that just won't go away and we need to treat it with more aggressive shit." I'm going, those are, come on now. So I'm dealing with fucking, long story short, I'm just dealing with tests and shit to figure out what the fuck's going on. I've got a PET scan, which is for those who don't know, is a much more in-depth version of a CAT scan.
Right.
It detects a whole lot more shit, and So I have that on Tuesday. And hopefully I will have some kind of answers to something soon. But this isn't about me. That's why I haven't been really doing much
Right.
vocally or whatever, because part of the problem is my lungs are fucked up because that's where it started.
I get
And
it.
it's not going away.
Right.
So
That's
do what you
important.
gotta do and fix shit. But once I get this shit fixed, I'm planning on being on tour with y'all and being fucking
Oh yeah, you already
wherever,
know.
whenever.
Well, because the thing about it is, we can between us, we can set it up ourselves. We can figure out something that we could do. And really, the smartest thing to do, we just do like a little 4-day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're home by Monday. You know what I'm saying? We do Colorado, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, maybe Vegas, and then we come home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, okay.
And then you hit it the days that people are gonna be there. We all know places that we could do it. And I think that'd be easy, bro. We set up ourselves and we can make the money off. We make our own money off of that shit, bro.
Oh fuck
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that's the way you do it, bro. Like that's the way you do it. So yeah, bro. As soon as you're ready to go, I feel like we should set that up for sure.
I'm fucking down. I've been talking for years now. Fame knows I've been talking for years now about doing a No Haters tour. Getting like 3, 4, 5, however many want to, you know, solid acts that will stick with it through the whole fucking tour. Headliners, if you will, you know, main whatever. And then get whoever else wants to be on that shit. You know, in whatever city we happen to be in. You know, we get around fucking Michigan, get around Detroit and shit. I'm sure we could get fucking Enoch and Cartoon on that.
Right.
Or who knows, however many others. We get up around him. I don't remember exactly where he is, but I'm sure Pro Green would get on that shit, at least for a show or two in the area.
Right.
There's people fucking everywhere between the
Right.
No Haters umbrella has gotten so fucking big, man. I don't even know who the fuck's under it or where they are anymore.
Right.
I just keep losing shit.
But that's the thing. See, stuff like that. That's how you make it. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, we could definitely easily put something together like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm
easy
all
work.
over it.
I am too. I'm all about it.
I
So
fucking
these are the
love being
moves.
on
Like
stage.
at the end of the day, bro, the only thing that's stopping any of us from doing any of these things is just doing the shit, bro. It's literally just us saying, and it's a confidence thing. You think, oh, I'm not able to do that shit. Like I don't have the funds to do that. I don't have to, but you don't even know if you do at the end of the day. You don't know what it's gonna do. You don't know if you have the right places that are gonna love for you to fucking come. I have a couple different companies that I know would help sponsor me to do different things. So it's like, it's just about just being like, all right, stop fucking shit, like just do the shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do the shit. And that's the only thing that's really stopping any of us. So I feel like a lot of things are coming together for a lot of us, especially within our circle of fucking people. And I feel like there's no reason that between all of us, if we put our heads together, we can't be doing all of these fucking things by ourselves. And yeah, I mean, that's what it is. We just got to do it, bro. We just got to do it. We got to, and that comes. I understand that's not just like, oh, you just do it. Like you got to, like we got to make the calls, and we got to make the calls, and we got to talk to the people, and you got to do the business, and you got to do all the things. Right, but I mean, you just got to do it, bro. Once the thing about this is this, right? Of course, it's not right off the jump. You don't, but I guarantee you, once we get that first spot locked in and ready to go, that's gonna pump us up, and then it's gonna just flow from there. You know what I'm saying? And then we're doing it, bro. Then all of a sudden,
by the time we're done, everybody will be wanting us to come back. They'll be like, "When they coming back? When they
exactly.
When they coming back? When
Exactly.
they coming back?
Exactly.
Come to my town. Come to my city.
Exactly.
Hell yeah!
Come to my house.
You're one of the main fucking. You're gonna have to take probably maybe a month off of work when this No Haters tour goes down, because what I'm not talking about just a little bit out in this area or a little bit. No, we're going across fucking country and back again. We are going down the south, up the East Coast, cross, down again. We may zigzag somewhere and cut each other shit like Missouri whatever's in the middle.
This is my life, bro.
I want this to be my life.
Everything that I do within my life revolves around my music. I do everything for myself. I record people, I make music, I sell merchandise. I really live, this is literally my life. If we're touring across the fucking country, I'm touring across country. Like,
good, cool.
Luckily, luckily, my girl is fucking incredible, and she knows that this is my life. And not only that, she believes in me. And so, if it comes to something like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got the full support of my family, and like, this is really me. You know what I mean? My girl, I've known my girl since fucking junior high school as well. And so she knows that, like, I've been doing this my whole life. This is really my life, bro. I've been doing this my whole life. Like, there's not a time in my life that I have not been doing this. This is what I'm known for in my hometown, is for rapping. Like, this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this really is my life. There's nothing else that I do very well except for make music and perform. And so this is me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared for all tours. I'm prepared for all shows. I do not turn down opportunities, dog. You know how I get down, dog. I promise you, I am a beast in this shit. I'm never gonna slack. I'm never gonna fucking put anything but my best foot forward. You're always gonna get fucking is the best performance I could give. You're always gonna get the best bars I can give. You're always gonna get everything, and I'm going to fucking not only try to be good, I'm gonna try to be better than everybody else in the building. And that's just me, and that's how I'm gonna live. And I'm just gonna keep pushing and improving it. I'm not talking, I'm doing it.
I'm gonna send you something as soon as I find it. I've got and again, I keep going off on tangents, and I'm sorry about that, because this is you. Show is about you. It's not even us. We're providing the canvas for the paint. You are the art.
Right.
I've got so much shit half fucking done. As soon as I actually have the opportunity to get in there and fuck with it, I'm gonna be sending you something.
Send me some.
Absolutely. It may be a minute, and it will be probably longer before it gets released, because I have enough shit half done, fully done, whatever. I've got 2 EPs and 2 albums planned and partially done.
Right.
I just don't have the fucking time because, again, I can't record.
Right.
Part of my problem is I can't record because the fucking lung capacity isn't there right now. As soon as I get that fixed and figure out what's wrong with it, get it back where it's supposed to be, I am all over that shit. And I'll be recording again a lot. No Haters does take I need a fucking intern. Not gonna lie, I need a fucking intern for this shit. Because I can't afford to pay anybody. I can't afford to pay me for this.
Right.
But I actually need to look into that. Now I think about it. There's a college, Trinidad State College is right here. I should probably look into seeing if I can get somebody to intern and give them access to shit so they can do all the mundane little shit.
You know what, though, too?
That I love doing, but the problem is it's fucking tedious and it takes up so much of my time that I can't do anything else.
But you know what? Let me tell you something that my dad instilled in me, bro. And this is something that, unfortunately, I never used in my life, and I'm starting to now, is that don't take the things that you can do and the talents that you have as that. That's just a baseline. We can use these things to make money in different ways, and not only in different ways, but ways that help the community, do other things that put yourself in different places. You know what I'm saying? That are simple. Like, we'll talk after this because I'm not giving secrets away to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So we'll talk after this, but there's so many different ways that we could do other things that could put us in different positions, because what the dream really is, and this is at least for me, if I could do something that I could use music to make money, but I don't have to use my music to necessarily do it. I can do something that's built around music to make the money. Now I'm doing shows and doing all that stuff, and I'm not having to depend on it to make the money for me, which would be the absolute fucking dream, because then I could do everything. It wouldn't matter.
Oh,
You know
fuck
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like at this point, I'm doing everything, but it's different. Like I don't have the option to turn things down right now. I'd love to have the option to be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm getting money elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
get
no,
money
I
elsewhere, but at
understand
the same time,
completely.
like the thing about it is now is like for me is like I just want to reach as many people as possible. That's why I'm really not turning down anything. I'm not making too much money at these shows. I'll sell a little shirt here and there, you know what I'm saying? But like
It's more about doing it. It's more about the music. It's more about the
get my
fam.
face there,
It's
getting fucking people to listen to my music, pop on my fucking page, you know what I'm saying? Like hit my Spotify. Like I don't really care about my numbers. I don't care how many followers I have. I don't care how many views, listens I have. I care that people are popping on there and doing it. So if I can get a couple people to actually pop on and listen to my music, that's
Interact with it.
right. That's dope, bro. Like that's what I want. That's the goal
see,
for me.
and that's what I tell everybody about this shit. No haters. This isn't for me. I'm not dick riding. I don't give a fuck about whatever. The whole purpose behind no haters is to widen the umbrella with more people under it, because the more people under that umbrella, the more other people have access and the knowledge of all these other people. If I get you one
Right.
fucking follower, I did my job. I did
Right.
something to help, because that's
Right.
all No Haters is about, is supporting family.
Well, that's the beauty of the underground, right? That's the beauty of the
It
underground
is.
that you don't get anywhere else, and that's why my roots and my heart is always going to stick there, because that's where there's no loyalty anywhere, bro. It's crazy to have an actual fan base of people that actually give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't happen in normal music. Bro, I've been
Yeah.
on so many different aspects of music, and that's I think might be like my four-leaf clover, if you want to say, because I lived in the mainstream music life for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see how that can take you places, how people act, how the fans are, how the people that are in the business are. And the underground scene is so much better for an artist and as an artist, because dealing with the people that act that way and don't support each other gets you absolutely nowhere, bro. It doesn't. You'll get more places in these little rocking these little shows. You'll get actual loyal fans that give a fuck about you. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like
yeah.
you don't get that at a lot of these other hip hop shows. You're not doing that, bro. If I go and I open, this is the thing about it, bro, right? I can get booked right now to open up for Kendrick Lamar, right? The problem with opening up for Kendrick Lamar is everybody's there to see Kendrick Lamar. Nobody gives a
Not
fuck.
anyone who comes before him.
Nobody
Yeah,
gives
no.
a fuck that I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever, dog. But like, say I go and open up for Scum, whoever's there, they don't even know who I am. I guarantee you, I'm gonna get fans from that show, because they're there for music. They're there to
Because
hear music and hear
they're there for the whole
the
fucking
whole
show. They're not
experience,
just
bro.
going to
Right,
see Scum
right,
and then leaving. Yeah,
right.
no.
So that's the hard. That's hard in that side of life. You know what I mean? So that's why there's little pockets that I stay in that I love. Like I fuck with the Rap Arena. Shout out to the Rap Arena with Rick Ross and Maybach Music, my boy Matty Ice, because it's actually like a little community of us and rappers that are like there, the home team basically. Then there's rappers that pop in and out because they do rap battles, song best song battles. They give away beats from like platinum artists or platinum producers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like it's dope. The atmosphere is dope. And I like it because everybody actually fucks with each other in there, because we've actually built a little community of people in there. It's like a cool little pocket of mainstream hip hop where everybody's like dope. You know what I mean? And everybody's cool and we actually fuck with each other and talk to each other and like, you know what I'm saying? So, but outside of that, it's hard, man. It's hard sometimes because those circles are not, there's no truth in them.
No.
There's no
No,
truth.
there's
There's no
not.
loyalty in them.
That's why I've stayed in the underground. You know, I got my ex-girlfriend. I don't have much to thank her for. This is one of those things because she's the one. I knew who ICP was. I knew, you know, about the underground, but I never really dove in.
Right.
She was a fucking juggalo. So I got in there and I'm listening and she's showing me more and more stuff. And then one of the guys that I had that I was training, because I was a crew leader as a flagger, one of the guys that I was training actually knew her. They were friends. But he started introducing me to more and more. He showed me Twisted. He showed me Girl of Voltage. He showed me a few other things. And I went, oh, this is fucking awesome. And I went from there and I dove in deeper and deeper and deeper.
Well, because, yeah, it's so much deeper than, right.
That's when I met Fame and got deeper into the like really, really
right.
Deep,
it's so much deeper than that. Right.
And I don't want to be anywhere else, you know? And don't get it wrong, I'm still a thrasher at heart. That's still my first love. Metal.
I mean, I love music, bro. I listen to a wide array of music. I'll go to any live music show. I don't give a fuck what kind of music it is. I love music. If it's live, I'll go because I just love the feeling of fuck music. I'll go to a country concert right now.
Country is one thing I don't fucking do very well.
Bro, I'll do it. You know what though? Something about live music and someone singing their motherfucking face off, dog. I'll do it just because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like
fucking the company I was flagging for had we were two sister companies. There was the flagging side and there was the security side. The security side did mostly security for concerts and shit like that.
Right.
Sometimes they would pull us because the security side didn't have the clearance. They didn't have the knowledge, the training, the insurance to deal with anything that had to do with traffic. So they would pull some of us. I had the misfortune of doing what was it? Country Fest. Doing parking for Country Fest at Scattercoke, New York, at that show. And for those who don't know Scattercoke, New York is where the original 1969 Woodstock was held.
Right.
So there's a little bit of background. Oh my God. I have been a thrasher most of my life. I've been to underground rap shows. There is camaraderie. There is family involved in music. That's just part of it. If you like the same types of music, it's a family thing. It really, truly is, and that's the way it should be.
Right.
Any metal show, I've been to fucking Ozfest 4 years in a row. I've been to this metal show. I've been to that metal show. I saw Guar at a bar. That was fucking awesome. Before Odorous died. But you get in a pit, if somebody goes down, everybody stops what they're doing, picks them up, make sure they're okay. If they're okay, it's back to business as usual. If they're not, they make sure they get out safely, get to where they need to go, and then it's back to business as usual.
Right.
Everybody does their own fucking thing. That one country fucking show, I had to get involved and try and break up more fights because these assholes, these fucking redneck assholes, they would dress their women up in the skimpiest shit possible and then get pissed off and start a fight with somebody because they were looking at their girl. What the fuck? They purposely set themselves up to be assholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that. And I'm not really big on country anyway. There's a few ish and country songs that I like, but you know, it's staples like Devil Went Down to Georgia. Everybody loves Devil Went Down to Georgia. Doesn't know any better if you like country or not. You know, Black Velvet is an awesome song.
No, see, that's like my country song selection that I like. I mean, it's whatever, but I couldn't sit there and say like, oh, I'm a fan of what you know what I'm saying, a country artist.
Of whoever,
But
yeah, because we don't know anymore. I'm gonna
right,
pull
but
Jelly Roll just because he defected.
right, but the point of the matter is to go see it live is a different experience than working in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean? So it's just because,
Oh,
like,
you have
so,
more fun in the parking lot.
like, I mean,
Kinda.
yeah, I just love music, bro. I love a wide array of music. When I was young, I did a couple shows with Snoop Dogg. I did like a leg of his tour with him. I did like 4 shows on the West Coast.
Nice.
And so one of the shows was massive. There's a bunch of fucking people there, right? And so I'm backstage. We're watching Snoop Dogg perform. And then we look across the stage backstage, and Dolly Parton is back there. And she's rapping like his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping. And
That's
I was just
fucking
like,
awesome.
holy fuck, like this is dope. And like it really made me expand. I was like, dude, like in the actual industry, like everybody kind of has to fuck with everybody, apparently. You know what I'm saying? And like it was just crazy to me to see that. And then I just had a wide array of shit. One of my best friend, her dad was a award-winning blues singer. So I grew up with going to blues shows and blues cruises and blues festivals and all that shit. You know what I mean? So I grew up around a lot of different music. I just happened to rap. I mean, rapping was always my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I could sing, I'd
Yeah.
sing. I just can't.
Dude, I started out in metal because of the thrasher background. I started out in fucking metal bands. None of them ever went anywhere, but they were there and whatever. And I'm gonna leave you two by yourself to amuse yourselves for just a minute because I gotta go recycle some of this twisted tea.
Yeah, so you can drink it later. You gotta recycle it.
Yeah, you
Let's
always
check
got
out what he has in the background. What you got back there?
Yeah. Is that a crush? Looks like there's a crush, right? See who's in the
Something.
chat. Oh shit, what's up, J Rod? That's my dog. We
Yeah.
metal as said we metal as fuck. Jana, yeah, we know. Jana's dope as fuck. She's a fucking huge supporter of us.
Whoa. That's what's up. But hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just hell, I was smoking earlier. I can't smoke inside. I have to go outside and smoke and shit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking sucks.
That does suck, bro. I've been
At least
smoking.
now, the weather is actually nicer. So hopefully wintertime is actually getting close to being over with.
Bro, I'm in Arizona. It was 87 degrees today.
Hell yeah. It's probably like in the 70s, probably near the 70s today. It was actually super nice.
Oh yeah, it was
Super nice.
it's probably like 85 today. It gets hot
Hell
here
yeah.
for like a minute, and then it's stupid hot.
Right.
It's stupid hot. But I mean, I love Arizona, bro. I was
Right.
raised in
I seen
California.
I've been in Georgia pretty much my whole life. So
Right.
actually, I've been in Georgia my whole life. I hadn't ever moved out of Georgia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was raised in California. I was born in Massachusetts, but I was raised in California.
Hell
And
yeah. That's what's up.
I came to Arizona when I was young, in my early 20s, and I just fell in love with it here, man.
Hell yeah.
I have returned. Don't everybody stop talking, just 'cause
Yeah, we was just talking about you.
Awesome. Well, since
Yeah,
you're
you're
already
playing.
talking about me, man, I was holding that shit for a while, so I had to just kind of go on. It reached a point of uncomfortable that we don't like.
Yeah.
So whatever. I was asked to ask you about something about that jacket.
Did you get it?
My comment about his jacket.
About my jacket.
Did you get your jacket?
Did you get your jacket?
Oh yeah. I got my jacket.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I got
we
my
get this
jacket.
out of the way.
When I was
Put it
performing
on
in
so we
Denver,
make sure. No,
when
you
I was
know what I
when I was
mean. Be like,
performing when I was performing in Denver, I took my jacket off and I threw it on like the drum set on stage, and I just forgot that it was up there for like hours. People were
Oh, shit.
performing after me, and yeah, like don't forget your fucking jacket. Like, oh shit,
yeah,
I'll get it.
Yeah, you definitely can't forget that shit now.
I got my
Oh, my
jacket and some
jacket from
drums.
Gorefest. Yeah, I got my jacket. She's talking about my jacket from Gorefest. Yeah, I got my jacket from Gorefest.
Yeah.
Got my jacket from Gorefest. It's my favorite jacket. My red LSP jacket, red and black.
Yeah, I want to try and get one of those this year.
Yeah, I love that jacket, man. I love that jacket.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's good,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Good. It's good, man. I've been living a good life, dude. I'm fucking blessed right now, dude. So yeah, dude, I'm glad to get on here with you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was
Glad
good
to
to
have you
you
on here.
I know it was short notice and shit. I had somebody that I had mentioned the date to, and he kind of got wishy washy and cause started ghosting me and shit. And you were the first person I thought of. I'm like, yeah, no, I got
Yeah.
to get Bentley on here.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm glad to be on here, dog. Anytime, for
Hell
real.
yeah. We'll appreciate
Oh,
you.
I will definitely hit you up for that.
Yeah.
We're not done though. Are you
No.
done? Are we okay? Because these shows, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. But these shows sometimes we're at, including the pre-show, we're at 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Some of these will run like 4 hours.
Yeah, for sure.
It just depends on who the fuck we got on here and what's going on.
Yeah.
But since we're in this segue type portion of whatever uncomfortable silence, I'm gonna throw this one at you. I throw it at everybody. If you've been in the chat before, you've heard it or seen it. If you've seen the show, whatever. I call it Dead or Alive.
Okay.
And everybody goes, what? But no, it's actually a whole lot more simple than that. It's just, that gets people's attention.
Right.
So if there was one person that you could work with, dead or alive, for one album, just like do an album with this person, who would it be? Yeah, I know. That's the response I get from most people. They're like, because there's just so many fucking names at this point. It's hard to nail one down. I've had like 2 or 3 actually go, I know this.
Probably Prince.
He's one of mine. He's like one of my top fucking 5.
I mean,
right
if you're
there.
talking about like musical genius, like I would love to sit down and have that dude produce my fucking album and sing my hooks. Are you kidding me?
If I could get 2, if I could get one of each, it would be Prince and Al Jorgensen. You know who Al Jorgensen is?
No.
Ministry.
Okay.
That's Al Jorgensen, and he's the same as Prince. He plays fucking, and Frank Zappa and so many others. He plays fucking everything. That's another one I'd like to work with. I think working with Frank Zappa would be like working with I don't know, Dolly or somebody.
Right.
It would be it would be absolutely insane because that man was a nutcase.
Right. It's like getting to work with somebody. The thing about that is it's hard because you expect, right? So like you have rappers and shit on here, so you expect me to be like, oh, I wish I could, and like of course I wish I could have made a song with Tupac or like Biggie.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Or like
Everybody would want to work with Tupac. That man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of
Yeah.
course, but like if we're talking about like making a whole project or like an album with somebody, like, and being able to sit down and pick apart and use their genius to my fucking like, I'd rather I want to work with somebody with like like Prince or like even like who's crazy musical genius is Trent Reznor from
Oh
fucking Nine
fuck
Inch Nails.
yeah!
Like that dude's fucking mind is insanity for music.
Let's
You,
back it up. Trent Reznor, I would go back early '90s.
yeah, like
Trent,
crazy.
because
Like,
he's lost some of that intensity and shit. Have you
well,
heard?
yeah, it happens.
He did the Neutron soundtrack. Have you heard that?
Uh-uh.
It's there's a couple of tracks. There's like 3, maybe 4 tracks on there that actually have Trent Reznor vocals on. That have any vocals on them at all, and it's not even like classic Nine Inch Nails. It's more like with teeth era.
Well, this is the thing.
Nails.
I think that the fact that he did what he did so early in his career and he was doing something so different, right? Because he was literally chopping up samples and making his own beats and making it sound like he had a band and he didn't, right? So like now you have beat machines and all these things. He's rich. All these things that he has the access to that make the things that he used to do easy, but it takes that raw sound and all this shit. It takes that all away. That's all that's gone now. You know what
It
I mean?
does
Like,
absolutely. The first couple albums, he actually did have a full backup band.
right.
But after that, he just went and started doing it all himself, like
Yeah.
Zappa
Right.
or how many others.
And
The
that's
difference
crazy.
was
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Zappa's
Like,
era, it wasn't electronic yet. Everything was all still analog. It was
right.
still fucking real instruments that he had to learn
That's
how to
not,
play.
that's what I love. Bro, like, bro, my original producer from when I was a kid, one of my best friends, Chris, from Pocket Change, like my original record label. So when I was in high school in the 90s, I graduated in 1998. So back then, there was no such thing as having a studio. Not if you didn't have, like, you had to be rich basically to have a studio. There was no studio programs. I couldn't just go buy Pro Tools or Logic. Like, it didn't work that way at that point in time. I was still using dial-up internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
so like literally you didn't have that shit. So we were recording our music like primitive as fuck, bro. We were making my original producer was sampling records and doing that shit, cutting out kicks, cutting out bass sounds, cutting out and making beats out of them, bro. And he was doing this shit on a video editing program. That's how I started making music, and we recorded our vocals on the voiceover part of the video editing program. So he would make beats in the video. He would pull them in as like as sound waves, and he would cut them up and make beats in this, and we would record our vocals on it. That's how we started. So like that dude is an incredible producer still to this day. He's fucking absolute
He
genius.
started at the very bottom, very
So
ground.
like people that have the ability to do that shit like that, like that's incredible to me, bro. Like making beats is not easy.
No, it's not. Even with the tools we have today,
It's a different
not
beast.
fucking easy.
It's
It
a different
absolutely is
beast.
because I've got Logic.
I've got bro. I've got
it's-
everything. I've got a beat machine, like a fucking. It's like the dopest
Nice.
shit. And I just don't know how to use the motherfucking shit, bro. If I knew how to use it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I haven't had the time to really play with it either since I got it, but I just don't know how to use it. I've never made beats. That was never my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I got a big dick. I ain't never seen a pussy.
Basically, dog. It's basically what it is because it's like the best shit. So, but my boy in California is a nasty producer, and so he uses the machine. So he was like, when you got some free time, and I got some free time, like we can FaceTime and I'll show you the basics on how to use this shit. Cause like I've dabbled making beats here and there before and I'm okay, but I think with the right tools, like I could probably do some dope shit. It'd be really cool to be able to make my own
I do
beats.
pretty well, I think, with Logic, but I know I also haven't even scratched the tip. There's shit that I just kind of stay away from. There's so many fucking
Right.
sounds.
Dude, it's annoying as shit because like my boy in California that I was just talking about, this motherfucker makes beats in like fucking 3 minutes You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
I'm like, I hate you, bro. Like, why is this so easy for you? And he's like, oh, he'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna throw a basic beat together real quick. And it's like, but it's like the steps, and it's already in there. You know what I'm saying? It's already there because he
oh
does it
yeah.
so much that he already has the steps to it. So him making a basic beat is like just throwing together something super dope real quick. And I'm like, bro, like I wish I could do that because if I could produce myself, bro, I'd be on another level.
Depending on what it is, if I get something in my head and I have the time and whatever, I'm all over it. I had one night. It's a track that's coming out eventually on one of the albums, I think, called Bodies. I've got Wrath of God on it, and he and I were talking on Instagram, and I was smoking and I was fucking drinking. I was half fucking drunk, and I went, "We need to work. Hold that thought." And within a half an hour, I had a hook and a verse written and recorded on a brand new fucking beat that I made. Drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And it may be one of the most epic things that I ever fucking released.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Honestly.
So when I first started making music with Freakshow, right? So like if you ever make music with me, shout out to everybody. I love you. I'm an absolute fucking dickhead. I will tell you you
Good.
suck. I will tell you you're trash. If you
Good.
fuck up on the mic, I'm gonna laugh at you. That's just what we do. We love
It's
each
your
other.
name on it too. You damn well better.
But not
be
even that. We just do this. We just talk shit to each other. We've went and recorded music places, and people are literally like, "Do you guys like each other?" And we're like, "Bro, we're like brothers.
We're family.
So we're literally going to
That's
do this." You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to.
You either talk to your enemies that way or you talk to family that way. I don't understand
Bro,
why.
if I'm not talking shit to you, we are not fucking homies, bro. If you slip up and say something ridiculous around me and I don't catch you and roast you for it, that's because we're not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck,
Because
man, you ain't caught nothing I said yet.
no,
wait a minute, I'm 52. I know better than to say shit like that.
Right. I'm saying we've hung out in personal situations. You know I'll catch you fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
We don't care. We're ruthless. But like at the end of the day, that's how we show love. That's how we are. You know what I'm saying? But we're brutal to each other, dog. We went and recorded this song one time with this dude.
Have to be.
And it's funny because his son was there and his son rapped, but he was young. He was like 16, right? So he like wanted to watch us record. So we're like recording, and I think Blinky was recording his verse. And me and Freak were just fucking, just roasting the life out of him, bro. You suck. And what's funny is she's recording, and the dude's mic wasn't set up right. So his vocals were coming in latent. And so he kept fucking up, but we didn't know what was happening. He just kept, so we were just roasting him, bro, like something ferocious. And the dude's son turns to Freakshow and he's like, "Hey, bro, like, if you don't like this dude, like, why do you make music with him?" And we're like, "Nah." We're like, "Nah, dude, that's the homie. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
Give it about 20 years, you'll get it."
Yeah, you'll figure it out. But that's just you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. Like, but man, when I'm serious, something serious is happening. When I'm serious, something serious is happening.
All other times there are jokes. I got jokes for fucking days.
I've been down too many dark roads, and like, yeah, dude, like I don't have time for that shit. That's why I love my life and my family, because we're all lighthearted. We're all funny. We all talk shit to each other. My house is hilarious, bro. I love my house. We should have cameras everywhere, and it should be on fucking YouTube.
You know, I've thought about that.
Me and my kids roast me, because my son's here, and then my girls' 2 kids are here. We all roast each other. Her 9-year-old daughter is filthy, bro. She will roast the life out of you, dog. She's extremely smart. She'll roast everybody in this house. But that's what we do. Like, we all roast each other all day. When it's time to be serious, we're serious. But at the end of the day, life's too short to fucking take everything and beat yourself up or get upset over it. Like, I can't, dog. I've been through too much bullshit to put it on myself. You know what I'm saying? If it's not life changing, Blinky's always like, "I don't understand how you live like this. You're so like breezy all the time. And I'm like, bro, if it's not life changing, I don't let it affect me because why? Because why?
I vent a lot. She calls me and got it from Rick and Morty, a cranky old bag of dicks.
Yeah.
And I am a lot because I'm fucking 52 and I'm fucking Gen X. I am dead center fucking Gen X. It's we grew up on neglect and hose water. And
Right.
I know y'all
Oh, yeah.
understand this shit even though you're not, but it's what it fucking is.
Shit, I'm close. I grew up on ass whoopings and hose water too, bro. Shit.
Yup, that's how we fucking. That's just how we became who we are today. That's
Right.
how we're funny. We're respectful. We understand a whole lot of shit that other people fucking don't.
Right.
But that's just how that shit fucking came about, man.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Things happen for whatever, like however you want to fucking look at it, or however you look at the universe
Made
or
us who we
God
are.
or whatever the fuck it is, bro. Like everything is put in a position for a reason. But the thing about it is, like, you as a person have the ability to take things in and turn them into whatever you want to turn them into. So you can drown in your sorrows, or you can turn them shits into hurdles and try to. So like everything gets looked at. Everything is perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. The way you were put here and raised and put on this earth and done. I went through hell growing up, bro. Like absolute terror. But at the end of the day, it made me who I am, and I would not be the person that I am. And I guarantee you, because I see how kids are raised now, they don't have the level,
Don't
they don't
even
have
get
the
me
level
started.
of, they don't have the level of respect or understanding of life that the ones that of us that went through that shit.
They don't
That
even have a level of self-preservation.
right, facts.
I don't know how the fuck they're still
Facts.
alive.
It's hard, bro. Like I have a 19-year-old son, and my girl has a 16-year-old son, and they're that generation of just like
My kids are 25 and 19.
this is their life is like this, bro.
They were
Do you
also
understand?
raised by my ex-wife,
Look,
who
look,
she's the
bro.
epitome of a millennial. Like all the bad shit about millennials, that's what she is. Every
Bro,
goddamn little bit.
when I was 18, I did not live in my parents' house. I did not ask my parents for a dollar. I got my own weed. I got my own
I
beer.
got my own apartment out of
I did
town before I
all
even
that.
graduated high school.
Yeah, I wasn't even out of
I
high
had a
school
job,
before.
I had a car, I had a
I had all
girlfriend.
that shit. You
I
know
was
what I'm
good.
saying? And like, this nigga's playing video games in his bedroom, maybe right now. You know what I'm saying? Like right there. He's right there, dog. But that like it's different. Their drive for things is totally different. It's crazy to me. I
It
don't get it.
is.
Like you don't want to do shit. You don't want to have money to get your own fucking weed and like hang out with your friends and like do whatever it is you want to do as a
I
19-year-old
see
man. Like you're a man, bro.
I see so many people now, and it fucking sickens me. It makes me want to, because I have a machete in the car. I have a machete in the car. I always have a fucking pocket knife on my on the outside of
What are
my
we talking
pocket.
about right
So
now?
hold on. I'm getting there.
He's going postal.
I have an actual Louisville Slugger that
He
fame was
said,
there when I bought
I have a machete in the car. Wow.
in the corner by the fucking door. These motherfuckers I see every goddamn day. I see all these people, young people, that just don't want to work.
Right.
Because you know they're not homeless, standing on a fucking corner with a sign.
Right.
Saying, I have this problem, I have that problem, I have that. And I understand, there are truly homeless people who just don't have any fucking help, don't have anywhere to go, they don't have anything.
Bro.
At this point, I have also
Look.
been homeless.
Listen, bro.
And I never ever
Facts.
once did stupid shit. I never stole, I never prostituted myself, but I never begged strangers for money. I got up out of there as fast as I could and got back the fuck at it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I stole some shit. But
So did I, but not when I was homeless.
But like,
It
no,
was
when I was
a
homeless.
fucking kid
But look,
getting
let me
given
tell you something like this, bro. But the point of this is there's a point of the fact that I did steal something. I stole a lot of things. But the reason that I stole things was because I had to have some sort of hustle to keep my fucking roof over my head, even though I was homeless, put the fucking money in my pocket because I needed it because I was addicted to drugs and to put the drugs. So like, this is the thing about it for me, right? So I'll give you an example. I was walking down the street with my girl. We were going to like a show, like downtown Phoenix, right? This homeless dude, I just went to the dispensary. I was smoking a blunt, like a pre-roll, right? And this homeless dude's like, "Hey, bro, you got any change?" And I was like, "No." We were walking into a restaurant. I was like, "No, I don't have any cash on me, but I'll give you the rest of this blunt if you want it." You know what I'm saying? And the dude was like, "No, man, I don't want that blunt." And I was like, "All right, motherfucker." You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Like,
you
"Ooh,
then.
you don't get a blunt." So I put the blunt back in its case and we went inside and ate. Bro, when we came back out, the dude was still there and he was like, "Hey, dog, can I get that blunt?" And I was like, "Hell nah." You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Get a hustle.
no.
I was like, "Hell nah, get a hustle." You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, "Bro, like, I know what it's like to be out there and shit to be fucked up. Nigga, you gotta be able to take care of yourself and have some sort of fucking hustle and do that shit because being outside begging for change is not the fucking move. And I'm not
No,
saying
it's
that to
not.
disrespect homeless people, bro. I'm saying that because I was homeless and I didn't want to disrespect myself like that. Don't get me wrong. I know people that go out to their spot and they panhandle the same spot every day and they make their decent amount. They actually make decent amounts of money doing that shit. Whatever. And if that happens to
Yeah.
be your hustle, it is what it is. But
I have a
I
problem with that
I
because
could
there's
I
a
could never.
couple we have here that sits up on the north end of fucking town. They're either on the corner or in this little pull off right by we have Burger King and a little plaza and Pizza Hut and there's a hotel there or whatever. And they sit there with a sign saying need money for parts. They have been there as long as we've been here, which has been almost 3 years.
It's a lot of
It's a
parts.
RV.
That's a lot of parts.
I want to go out. I want to take my fucking slugger, put it in the car, go out there and smack them both in the fucking head.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because that's just, again, I get if you're that, if it's that
No, but so
bad.
hold on. Let me tell you
But
something real quick though.
they
Do you
are
want-
not that
But
bad
look,
off.
you know why it's not that bad off? Because of that. So that's why they do it every day.
Hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? That worked. They probably held a sign that said anything helps. Will work for change. They probably sell them shits, and that shit didn't work. And then they went to AutoZone and held a need parts sign, and that shit worked. And they were like, "Bro, we are never not doing this."
They don't even have
Oh, yeah.
that. They both sit on their asses with this sign written on cardboard with
Hell yeah.
marker taped to a fucking bucket. And recently, within the last few months, they've adopted a dog. I don't know how the fuck they got the dog.
They bought it. What you mean?
Snatched it up.
People are giving them for sitting there on their asses being
Yeah, that shit is pedigree, dog. That's just paper.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro? There used to be this couple.
Yeah.
There used to be this couple in my hometown that would sit out at the 7-Eleven and panhandle money all day. And then these motherfuckers would drive off. They were actually in our newspaper. They had like a really nice car and a home and everything. And they would
seen that.
yeah, they would like pack up their shit and then walk to their car and then drive home. Someone followed them one day and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So you want to know what? You want to know what happened? And you know what the person said? He said that they had really nice teeth, and he was like, "There's no way that you motherfuckers is homeless and your teeth are that nice." And he followed them to their fucking car.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers hopped in like a fucking
Dude,
brand new whip.
they're fucking
yeah.
there's shit out there. There's documentaries and whatever fucking on YouTube and shit following people around. There was an epidemic of that. Okay, not recently now. It's probably been 10 years in Springfield, Missouri. I used to live there. And my girlfriend from there, at the time, she was telling me, look, there are documentaries. They follow these motherfuckers because you can see there are people and they're dressing like they're homeless and shit. But if you follow them and then figure out who they are and do the research, they are lawyers and doctors.
Right. Yeah, there's actually like so in California there's Venice Beach, and so there's a bunch like street performers on the weekend. So it's like notorious for
Vegas has the
people.
same thing.
It's notorious for people to dress like they're homeless because they get more money during their performances, and they'll
The more pathetic you look, the more money
Right.
people will give you because
Yep.
it's just no. I hate that, and it's gonna sound absolutely horrible. There's a couple of people around here, and they think they're being good and they're doing the right thing. They go down to one of the parks here in town, and they have cases of water and a bunch of other shit, and they're fucking. I'm looking at them every time I see them there, and I'm going. Number one, half of these motherfuckers are not really homeless. That's number one, because you can tell, you can see. Like, there's one chick running around town, running around Trinidad. I've seen her. She's got and it's not. I don't give a fuck either way. I'm just saying, this is how I know who she is, and I can see her and tell her apart from everybody else. She's got like tattoos across the top of her forehead, and she has certain shit that she wears. She acts like she's homeless, and every once in a while they'll catch her in the Safeway parking lot, walking up to people at their cars and begging them for money. And I'm going, that bitch is not fucking homeless. I know that bitch isn't homeless because I have seen her in the summer. I saw her a couple of times wearing 4 different outfits during the course of the fucking day. She's very clearly one of the town whores.
Right.
She's not homeless. But
No.
these motherfuckers, these motherfuckers, they go and they sit by Chimino Park with cases of bottles of water.
Yeah, but
and
see,
whatever
look though,
else in their
but
fucking
look,
car.
but
And I'm
what if
going, motherfuckers, there's a couple of people that really need that, but what you don't seem to understand is you're not helping. What you're doing is perpetuating the problem because these motherfuckers, especially the ones that aren't really homeless, are going to keep coming back to you over and over again every day. They're going to keep showing up here because you're taking
Janice said,
care
I
of them.
always look at
And
their
they know
shoes.
that you don't have, that they don't have to do shit because you're always going to be there to fucking take care of them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this from being homeless and a drug addict and being out in those places, like that is what's the hardest part about leaving that life is, to be honest, living is very easy. Because especially if you're content with sleeping in the park for a night, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like
You're camping. You're
then
perpetually
then
camping. Is
then
what you're
living
doing.
is then living is very easy. You have no responsibilities. You have no bills. You don't have to fucking do none of that shit. If you want to
Absolutely.
if you want to sleep in a hotel for the night, you hustle and you sleep in a fucking hotel for the night. If you don't, no big fucking deal. I'll just sleep in the fucking park. Like it's a wild life to get used to and accustomed to. But once you do, it makes things it makes it makes going back to responsibilities definitely harder for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And I get that. And then it's that.
That's the
And
whole
I do understand. And it's weird because I feel like a dick even saying this shit.
See, look, this is what I was
But
gonna
at the
say
same
too.
time, again, I have been there, and that's why I can say something. Because, like I said, I have been there multiple times, and every time I'm like, I don't like this. I do not want to be here. I did everything in my power to
Right.
get out of.
Yeah, but some people are comfortable there. So like this is what I'm saying about like this is what I was gonna
Comfortable there,
say
then fuck you. You
about
can stay there.
about homegirl that you were talking about that you're saying she's not homeless. Now technically maybe she's not, but technically maybe she lives like she's homeless, but maybe that's part of her routine is getting money from people, and maybe she does a little hooking or some stripping or something on the side. But she's probably from hotel to hotel. She probably doesn't really have a home technically per se. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably not, and I'm sure you're absolutely fucking right. But again, it comes down to, and that's that weird. It's a really fine line because I understand. I have been there and done that. I'm not saying this like off my soapbox, going homeless are
oh
dirty.
no,
No, no, no, no,
me
no, no,
either.
no, no,
Definitely
no.
not. Me either,
I get
because
it.
I've been there.
I get it. I
What I'm saying
fucking
is
understand.
this.
I have literally slept underneath a goddamn
Right.
bush before.
I have too.
I understand.
Me too.
If you really, really want to not be there, you will not be there.
Well,
You
that's the
will
thing.
do everything in your power to not fucking be there. But a lot of these motherfuckers are, and again, I hate to say it because, and there's a fine line again. A lot of these motherfuckers are junkies. There's a difference. I'm not disparaging. I'm not whatever because I understand on multiple levels for multiple reasons. There is a difference between a junkie and an addict.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a big difference between a junkie and an addict.
Yeah.
And you keep looking up in the corners. There's a spider up in there that you're worried about.
No, I was watching the end of the Laker game.
Oh, ha! Who's winning? Not that I give a shit, but
It's
I'm
over.
curious now.
It's over. The Lakers won by like 30.
Of course they did. They're the fucking Lakers.
Yeah, they need to fucking play well together.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Bro, check this shit out. Let me see.
You haven't met my children. This one is chaos. His head that you and paw that you could see. Oh, when he disappeared again. What the fuck? Introduce my cat and he leaves? No, I'm gonna cry.
Like, fuck that cat.
No, please don't fuck my cat. I really don't want that, and neither does he. Okay, there he is. Should we let him back in? Fine, I guess we'll let
You
him
don't have
back
to.
in.
I was trying to turn my camera around. Apparently, I pushed the button that
You
refreshed the whole
missed.
page. But look, check this shit out. I just did this today to actually tell me this isn't dope. Look, can you see that?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
My PlayStation.
That's
is
your PlayStation. You hooked it to the wall.
bro. I got a flush mount for my PlayStation and a flush mount for my kids' Switch. So like, you know, we were trying to hide the wires. So I did all this shit myself. I hung the TVs, hid the wires behind the wall, all that shit. And so I was like, fuck. Now the wires for my PlayStation are down here. So I found these fucking flush mounts. It literally mounts to your PlayStation and you can hang it on the wall. It looks like it's floating there. So we mounted our kids' Switch behind
That's
the TV
awesome.
in the fucking living room.
That's fucking awesome. So, okay, so you're a gamer. Do you play Warframe? Have you ever heard of Warframe? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
oh,
there you
there
are.
goes the. Okay, there you are. Oh, now you're fucking up again. See, you went and fucked up the curve.
And we're back. There we are.
Okay.
Okay. That should be better. But yeah, I mean, I play a lot of Fortnite with my son, and
I used to play Fortnite with my son. That's why
Yeah.
I did. I can't anymore because he and I aren't exactly on speaking terms.
okay.
He hates me because of his mother. So
Oh, okay. My son's mother tried to get him to hate me, but he figured it out. And now he hates her.
yeah, mine hasn't yet. He's 19 and he's at this point it's one of those and I know what it is because I did the same thing for a minute when I was his age. Subconsciously, it's Dad loves us and Dad will always love us and he will do this unconditionally and there won't be any issues. Mom is a bitch. We're gonna do everything in our power to see if we can make Mom happy.
See, that's basically what my
Make
son
her
did.
love us.
That's basically what my son went through, but his mom was extremely extreme. And so when he found the chance, he broke out. But this is the thing too. I never knew how my son's mom was. So on the outside looking in, you would think that my son just wanted to be with his mom all the time. Look, I'd be with him and he'd be like, "Oh, I got to get back to mommy. What time is it? Like, I got to get there on time." And it's because she didn't want him having fun with me, basically. And if he came home having fun with me, he'd get in trouble for it. And these are all things I never knew my whole or his whole growing up. So I was always like, well, she's a bitch, but at least she's a good mom to my son. You know what I'm saying? Well, come to find out, she wasn't even doing that correctly. Yeah, it's a whole crazy that's a whole other fucking total podcast, bro. We could do that for days.
Right? If you understand the reference, my ex-wife is a Stepford mom.
Yeah, my son's mom is straight up Munchausen syndrome. Fucking, she did my son super dirty.
Yep. My daughter, she isn't really my daughter. I adopted her. She's not biologically my daughter, but whatever. When she was about a year and a half, they had to remove a brain tumor the size of a hamburger from the back of her skull.
Holy shit.
She's okay. She's definitely got issues. Last I knew, her pill cup morning and night looked like Lucky Charms. If that tells you anything.
Yeah.
But my son, not so much. But my ex-wife went whole hog on this shit because that's just the type of person she is, and did, you know, the whole sympathy thing all the fuck the way around.
Yeah.
So they both through school had learning plans or whatever the fuck you call them, and this and that and the other thing. And I mean, my daughter, she does very obviously have issues. If it had been handled differently, she would have been a whole lot more self-sufficient than she is today.
I understand that 100%.
But, you know, today she'll tell you, I'm disabled, blah, 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 and I'm going, fuck. Disabled people don't want people to know they're disabled. They want to be normal.
Well, it's been pounded.
Sorry, normal, because normal is whatever you are, but they want to be seen as a normal person, not as a disabled nerd.
Right. Well, it's been
seems to embrace that shit because of my ex-wife.
Well, yeah. Of course, because you don't want people to not, bro. It's a whole fucking, trust me, dog. It sounds like your daughter's mom is a lot like my son's mom.
Yeah, it is that whole Munchausen's thing.
Yeah, my son is high functioning autistic, and she treated him like he was special needs his whole life when he's actually extremely genius and extremely normal. You would never know. You think he's maybe a little nerdy if you met him. You would never think. But she treated him like he was extremely disabled his whole life, and that she had to deal with this kid that had autism and problems and all this shit, and made him feel that way. So that way, if people talk to him, that he was coming off that way too. Because if not, then your lie isn't going to work, and you have to fucking.
I'll take it one step further. My ex-wife, when I got out of prison and we got married, she made it a point to tell everybody that I was different, that I was a little OCD, that I was a little this, that I was a little that. For what reason, I'm not entirely sure, but it rolls right into that whole Munchausen's by proxy thing, because she told people that I was things. So when they met me, they would be, oh, I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it's also to make people feel like she constantly has to take care of people. So it's like, oh, look at all the work I have to do, and look at all this, because you want sympathy and you want people to fucking help you, and you want all these shit. So like, my son's mom did it basically for people to always be like, "Oh, poor you," and it's
Yes,
like,
exactly.
bro, the worst part about it is I was always just a father that wanted to fucking hang out with my kids. So it was like, why are we doing this when I just want to be a good father to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially
And
when there's so many people that I know and that I've seen that don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, bro.
no, I understand completely. It was the same fucking thing with her. She wanted everything perfect in her way and in what she thought was the ideal, you know, family.
Mm.
Yeah.
When we got together, she was living in a little um, shithole apartment with a slum landlord that her father just happened to work for with her daughter, who I then adopted afterwards. And when we got together, we went and we lived in this little cottage for a minute, and we bought a house. Uh, what happened to it, regardless, whatever. And we had another kid, and we had this, and we had that, and it was, it was her perfect life, except that her husband would not adhere to any of her bullshit. Wouldn't listen to it, wouldn't fuck with it. Nope. Called her on everything stupid that she did. Like, for example, one of the 100 times that she would tell me she had this problem with this person or this thing, and this was going on and this was happening. And I would tell her, you need to do this. And she would go, Mama, and start an argument and start a fight with me over it. And then come back to me 2 or 3 days later telling me, yeah, my dad told me I needed to do this about this, which was exactly the same thing that I told her. And it worked fine. And this was, I'm like, fuck you. And she couldn't figure out why I was pissed off at her all the fucking time.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why X's are X's.
Yes, because they're not O's.
Facts. There's a reason, bro. That's why
That wasn't for
that's,
anybody in particular. That was just because I wanted to
yeah.
fucking another shot of Fireball, and my bottle's empty.
That's why I'm just happy and blessed to be in the situation that I am now. Because
Yes.
yeah, dude, life can be rough. Making and life can, picking the beauty of what I'm living now is that it was never planned. It just happened to happen because we were two people who treated each other dope for no reason at the beginning. We weren't before we were even romantically involved with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like easy. And that's, I think, what life should be. Doesn't have to be fucking hard, full of arguments and crazy. Doesn't not always. Why should you spend more time being upset than happy? That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid, bro. What are we
absolutely
doing,
is.
bro? We don't live here long enough to spend more time upset than happy, dog. That's stupid.
If you're really that horrible, if your relationship is that bad, or if you just feel that badly about it, you don't need to be in it.
Yeah, you just suffocate
Straight
your
up.
spouse.
Right.
Yes, it will fuck up every last little bit of your being and your hello. Hi, what you doing, buddy?
It'll turn you into a different person.
It
I
will.
mean, that's
It will, and
that's
that's not good.
no, because that's the only thing you have, bro.
Yes, I mean, we change and we evolve and we learn and we grow. That's part of
Right.
being a human being. That type of nope. That's a
Well,
different
this
fucking
comes
conversation.
this comes back full circle to when we were saying, fuck, what was I saying? What was I just gonna fucking say? Uh,
About X's? Full
And
circle with some
O's.
X's?
it was in there, dog. It was in there and gone immediately, bro. Fuck. That
Yeah,
hurts
no,
my
I
that hurts my
got
soul
you,
when that happens.
dude. I walk into a room these days trying to find something and forget why the fuck I went in there. I don't even remember that I was trying to find something. I get in there, I'm like, I had a purpose.
That's usually like me when I see the vagina. Like, what was I doing?
No, I feel you, man. Sometimes, every once in a while, it's been like so far, few and far between. Is like, what is that? I seem to remember this from a past life.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm supposed to do something with it. I don't remember.
Right. See, there's always been like this little joke or whatever, you know, like you spend 9 months trying to get out of it and the rest of your life trying to get back in
trying
it.
to get back in. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely. And you see, I was a C-section.
Mm.
So I didn't know what I was going for, but I still wanted it.
Yeah. So you still go for the belly button.
You know, you laugh.
But I do.
But you both met my wife. There's that I like that. That's a belly button. My tongue fits in there perfectly.
Oh man.
Moving on. I need to go recycle again. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I'm actually. I gotta go and feed my kids, so I'm probably gonna hop off. We're hitting the
Oh,
street.
well, then that's.
I don't know. Do you still have?
That's
Do you have
awesome.
anything else you wanted to say or ask me? I don't want to just jump off and be like the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, we got pretty much everything for now. You got something coming up you want to plug? This is now the time to do it. It's time to do it now. I don't know, something like that.
I got March 7th opening up for Twisted Insane in San Diego. March 8th, I'm doing the Pisces PsyOp Fest with Mommy Blush. March 14th, I'm doing the Rap Arena in Las Vegas. March 26th, we're doing the MMFD and Danny Diablo show in Arizona. March 28th, I'm doing the Hip Hop Festival in Arizona. And then April something, we're doing a second show with the MMFD tour in Van Nuys. So that's what I have for now. Just that.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I have for the rest of this month. You know, bro, I'm gonna be out there. You'll see. I'm gonna be posting everything. Anybody that doesn't follow me, again, J Bentley.
You know, anything. Send me shit. Send shit to the no haters.
Yeah.
No
Yo,
haters
actually, I'm going
profile.
to. I got a few things in the works. I got a couple little projects that I'm doing with my people in Arizona too. So I'll send you some shit. I got some new shit that's fire, and I'll send you some exclusive Demented shit too.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I'm all over that.
We got some fucking bangers, dude.
Yeah. You want me on anything? Just hit me up for my email and shit. I don't know if I'm following you or whatever, but I'll make sure I'll look and see if I'm following you or not.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure we follow each other.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure we follow each other. So yeah, let's work. You already know.
No doubt.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, and as soon as I get a minute to go through all my shit, I'm sure you'll be getting something in the mail.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, send me your email just so I have it.
I got you.
All right, awesome. So let's see what else we got to go. You got anything going on there, my co-host?
March 27th, I'll be at the Birdhouse in Knoxville.
Cool.
It's Big J's birthday bash. I just posted the flyer today.
Went to college there. Isn't that about where Transylvania University is?
Oh, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was
just
pretty
going.
close
I just
to
go and rap,
but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Fuck, I don't know. I don't sightsee or nothing.
Bro, I'm the same way.
Well, fine, fair enough.
Oh yeah.
And me, I got nothing really going on right now. Now a little bit of this, a little bit of that nobody will hear for probably months.
Right.
Just let you know. Okay, so guest list. We got to go on here, JB. Next Saturday, March 7th, the same night Bentley is going to be. So if you're where J Bentley is going to be, go there. If you're not, come see us because we got Savarza on. 1 week.
Whoa, whoa.
1 week.
Okay.
So,
No doubt.
all right. Other than that,
Nice. If the timing's right, you might be able to catch both of them. So if you in San Diego, definitely come out. If you're in San Diego, definitely come out and support. The lineup is crazy. Twisted Insane, Larry Coleman, Coat Records, J Bentley, Freak Show, Mommy Blush, The Business, Truth, Shikati. It's
you
gonna
gotta
be.
send me some of these names and profiles so I can fucking get in there because I don't even know half these names. The underground is such a vast place, man.
Bro, if you
I
haven't
haven't
listened
gotten anywhere yet.
If you haven't heard Larry Coleman or Coat Records, those are the two headliners from the tour that I was just on. Check them out. They're fucking incredible. So is the dude Truth 303, fucking and Supreme 85. Those guys. So I'll hit you with the links from everybody on the tour because it was an incredible fucking package, and you should definitely be listening to their music because they're nuts. The dude Larry Coleman, crazy dope. Coat Records, the homies from San Diego, their music is absolutely fucking incredible, bro. Absolutely incredible.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's dope.
Fuck yeah.
Woo. For sure. So yeah, I'll be bro, and I'll have all the flyers and everything else posted. I'll keep you posted. I'll fucking tag you in all the shit.
Send me everything. Send me whatever. I will absolutely get on that shit. I will repost fucking everything.
I got you.
That's what I do.
For sure. And if you ever got some free time again, hit me up. I'll pop on.
Yeah, absolutely. Very honestly, we're booked into June and beyond. I have a list of people that I don't even have yet.
Right.
That are going to be on like June and probably at least part of July.
Okay.
But hey, Chaotic's always live on Instagram if you ever want to jump in on there.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever see me on, fucking hit me up, brother. You want to get on? Fucking, I'll let you on there. Anytime if I have a few minutes and I'm sitting outside smoking, I'm on Instagram. I got a live going.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, I'll pop in, bro, for sure.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I had a really good night. I appreciate y'all very much. Shout out to Bio Gang. Shout out No Haters. I appreciate y'all very much, man. J Bentley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, sir.
We will catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.